I wanna know your dark side. I wanna know your secrets. I wanna be your lifeline. So I wait for you, wait for me. Wait for you, wait for me. Tell me you're more than just a highlight. Pretty pictures on the outside. I hate to stare at you through these lights.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. Hope you guys are having a beautiful motherfucking day. We got us 5v5 1v1 duels to do. Hopefully everybody is prepared. Get the lube ready, because this is gonna be fucking sexy. You guys all were thinking, oh boy, when I come home, my girl's gonna give me something good for the Valentine's Day. This is the real Valentine's Day. We're gonna be having some pleasure watching these bad boys tear each other apart in the arena. It's gonna be the best. Can we get a rip for Everleah? Can we get a rip for Everleah as Seavark just changed his name just for this ugly motherfucker? Because he's changed him from Everleah to Seavark, which makes it miles easier for me to know what the who is who. Hey, it's Rune. Yeah, man. Ali V Horde. Log on now. Alrighty, boys. We are gonna get the 5-5-1-1 duels going. But first, I have a long goddamn day ahead of me, boys. I have a long day ahead of me. So if you guys don't mind, you see this right here? Besides the bad green screen, it's a plate full of pizza. I gotta put some pizza in my system, boys. This is what do they call it? What are those Korean eating streams? Bungo or some shit like that? Oh my god. That's so good, actually. It's like really good. Wow. Wait. I got a question. Is it possible to have a is there no noise gate? Oh, so you're telling me if I turn up a little bit of gain, which is this dial, I think it's this way. You guys, wait, this way. Oh, a little bit of gain. You guys are telling me you can have some Dalaran ASMR. Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Dalaran. I got my goatee and mustache going right now. And right now we're just gonna have some Dalaran ASMR eating. It's a little bit hot. Just the cheese. Just the cheese. Oh, so good. Oh my god. I was so surprised just how much it captured with the game being all the way up. Like every little swallow it captured. I was actually so surprised. That must have sounded very interesting on your guys' end, huh? Stop eating and invite people to Catercon. We'll do it in just a second, dude. I just had to get some food in me, man. Today is going to be a long day of editing and doing stuff after the stream. Since I'm not going to be able to take a break, I had to get some to eat, man. So I might eat pizza throughout the whole thing, guys, so don't mind me. Alrighty, now we can get some 5-5-1-1s going if you guys want to. Log in right now. I'm gonna make sure there's a little bit of gain so you guys can hear me nice and loud. We got some motherfucking 5-5-1-1s going. Log in on EU. Let's get a Horde and Alliance group going right now, boys. Oh, want to move up with double mage? Hop it to 5-5. So I think we're gonna hop in, man. Tomorrow's gonna be some NA 5-5-1-1 duels. Today is gonna be some Horde ones. These boys, EU. No, I'm not saying. What am I saying? Horde. This is gonna be EU 5-5-1-1s. All these bad boys that have been waiting for a while, man. Urba Hayes, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Arima, Mohammed, Anxiety. We got us those Kren, beautiful. We got Alex. We got Gatrican, Mohammed. I think I said already. Zinks, Rowan. How you guys all doing? Worthers, how you doing, my man? Hope you guys are doing good. Sup, bro? I like to see out for the dual alliance. Alright, man, sounds good. I just need 2 people to make groups, man. It looks like Cat is already making a group, which is awesome. I like the proactivity of this man. I like him. We need an alliance group and a horde group, man. Hey, how's it going, lunatic? I like your name too, because it feels like I'm calling you a lunatic now. Yeet Master? What's up, fam? Cat, you got something? Ready? Awesome. We need another group, boys. Anybody want to make a alliance group? Cat, are you horde or alliance? I really shouldn't be eating when I'm trying to talk, because I can't. Some people are fine talking while they're chewing. I feel like I have to first chew my food, swallow it, then I can talk. Kind of a question, is that horde? Alright, we're gonna need an alliance group if anyone wants to get one up and running. Ollie! My man Dalaran thought it was Saturday and nearly missed it. Yo, Ollie! You wanna join a group? You wanna start a group, my man? We need to get a group for the alliance going. Or a second horde group if you guys want to do that. That works as well. Catrican is already there with a 5 out of 5 for the horde. We need a group for the alliance now. Now let me get my music going. Because why would you want to listen to this softy? This softy song, man. Here we go. How are you? I'm doing pretty good, lunatic. I'm good. I don't think this guy knows I'm streaming, man. Oh, he does. And he's just asking me questions. Lunatic, we're trying to get a 5-5-1-1 group going, man. You want to start one? Does anybody want to start one for the alliance? I can multitask, you get it? Yeah. No, I can usually multitask when it comes to chewing my food and eating. I guess my mom taught me well in terms of like table manners and all that. It's very difficult for me to just like start talking while there's food in my mouth. Unless I'm drinking, of course. Hey, Daddy, what's up, Chris? How you doing, my man? If I get to take forever to load, don't worry about it, Alex. A long time since I could talk to you. Don't know what about a lunatic. Cause you're disconnected or streaming. Oh, are you talking about that one time I was trying to stream and DC'd, or what are you talking about? 5 out of 5 Alec Group, man. Zan, can you whisper me right now on battle tag right now? I should be up and running currently, ma'am. If you guys want to whisper me right now on B tag, let me know. I'll queue you against Catrican. I just need to make sure I see your name here, so I know exactly what I'm typing. Makes it easy. What's up, Boom? Hey, Dal, you gonna do the interview guide series with all players? I am. I was just taking some time, Boomstar, to deal with either IRL things recently. But yeah, I'm still gonna get into it, Boomstar. I want you to be there for any of the classes that you play, like Elemental Shaman or Destro Warlock, or I guess Demon Warlock if you want to do that too, that we won't be able to fill. Because for Outlaw Rogue, I mean, we could do a second one for Outlaw, but I already play Outlaw. Just put one for Assassin Subtlety. I feel like putting up a second one would be kind of awkward, I guess. You know what I mean? But any other class you play, more than welcome to, dude. More than welcome to. Because I know you're a really good Destro. I know I played Demo before for 2s at least. Deadlift Zanzati got him a group. I got an ally group. Alright, perfect. Oh, you got a horde group? You got an ally group? Oh my god, we got more than one group, huh? Anxiety's in my group, 5 out of 5. Who's the lead then? I guess Deadlift is lead, right? Spectator, match, Cat Recan, and Deadlift 5. Random map. What? Didn't work? Are you kidding me? Oh, it didn't fucking work! Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I can make a group. Go for it, man. I'm in a separate group. Oh my god, it didn't work. Okay. Invite spectator, match, Cat Recan, Deadlift 5. We got a queue. Perfect. If Bilbo, if you want to make, if you have a group, and if Minimi wants to make a group, I'll queue Bilbo and Minimi right after this one, dude. So I'll queue like bam, bam, crisscross applesauce. That adds anxiety. I don't have you added. Oh my, fuck! I need to add you. I need to add you to make it easier, dude. Remind me after this game, dude. Remind me after this game to add ya. It'll make it so much easier. Привет, бро, Александр. Здорово, здорово. Ну чё, по-русски говорите? Я больше американский, чем английский здесь уже. Thank you so much for coming by, Alexander. Appreciate you, my man. Lots of English in this chat. Barely a little bit of Russian, but I'll try to set you guys up a little bit here and there. Now you should get a whiteboard behind you so people can sponsor, donate, you can write their name. What do I look like, a cam girl? Hello? This isn't Twitch TV. This is motherfucking YouTube, dude. We got banned for other things. but not for calling anybody. Thoughts. Bad thoughts, boys. Bad thoughts in my head. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. Switch. Alrighty, who do we got? To introduce what we got Chrysler coming back in with Purple Haze as a Demon Hunter, Sharia coming in as Arcane, Zangzide as a Red Pally, and Yuki as a Survival Versing. We're gonna have a Jahi playing some Survival. He's a Blood. Oh, Marksman. Or Beastmastery. We got Biberoni in here too. Conan going up first. Conan the Exile. We got Just Vanish X and Cat. Conan's going to be up first. Who is going up first? Versus Chrysler Warrior versus Warlock. I feel like Warriors and Warlocks are both like the tanky version of a melee class and a caster class. Opener is going to be with a Chaos Bolt and a CC onto Conan. Back-to-back CC with a pet and the stun and the CC and everything. It's going to be back-to-back madness, and then Chrysler gets some big damage going. Conan's going to have to find a way to deal with it. It's going to be Fear coming out. It's going to kick Chrysler onto it. Chrysler's still going to be able to get a Chaos Bolt now, but it's going to be Fear coming in early. Big heals coming in for Conan with that enraged regen. Tricky coming out right now into the Horror Effect. Still going to eat a Chaos Bolt to the face. Trying to get a heal. Does get a second heal rolling. Chrysler is juking himself out of that situation. Going to go for another Chaos Bolt. Charge coming in for Conan as he's continuing to just get some pummel pressure. It's going to be a lockdown with the succubus as he doesn't have a way to get out of it. Into a Cataclysm, probably into a root. Conan barely has any health. One more instant cast and he's down. Drain life coming in, and Chrysler drain him of all of his stamina. Down he goes. Chrysler checking the first one out. Next up is going to be Just Vanish X coming in as what looks like an Assassination Rogue versus Chrysler. Lots more CC than a Warrior. Going to open up with a Garrod. Chrysler could go for... No, cannot use a Lock Gateway for a while. Is going to get a root onto Just Vanish. Trying to go for a Fear. Going to get interrupted on it. Chrysler could go for a Pet CC. Is going to land one onto Just Vanish. Used to go for the same setup, get some CC, get some distance, go for some massive pressure, Cataclysm into a root, maybe a stun afterwards. No, gonna go for a Horror Effect onto Vanish with a Fear to follow into a cast. No, gonna trick it out of it, and Shadow Step kick Chrysler on Chaos Bolt, which is gonna lock him out of everything. That's gonna be a Kidney Shot. Trick it out of immediately, drop it down Infernal. There's gonna be some more damage. Shadow Fury, short stun coming out to Just Vanish, trying to get a Chaos Bolt out. This is gonna be a kick. It looks like Chrysler took himself a Maledict Trinket. That's gonna be Vanish out of Vanish X. This is going to go for a reset. Chrysler needs to find a way to deal with this. Does have an Infernal up for a while. Vanish, dropping down a Smoke Bomb, I guess, waiting to maybe re-stealth. Is going to be a lock. Healthstone coming out right now as he gets a little bit of healing. Still has Infernal for a bit. Going to pick up the Eyes, and this is where Vanish wants to make his opportunity. Wants to make his hit happen. It's going to be CC by the pet. That's going to be Chrysler. Oh, somehow Just Vanish actually broke out of that CC. Going to be ruled by Chrysler. Kidney Shot coming down. Mark Faith and Venom. Chrysler's going to take a lot of damage. There's a wall available. He's going to pre-wall this right now. Chaos Bolts are going to go flying, and that's going to be a blind. As Vanish is going to get some separation from Chrysler. Wants to go for another reset like this. Getting some call points off of the pet. I don't think the pet is going to have CC for a while. I think it's a 30-second cooldown. Oh, BLBY, my dude. Nice. BLB Wild, read it as soon as this duel goes down. Chrysler's gonna go for a Chaos Bolt. Cloaker Shot is coming up for Just Vanish into a full kidney by Chrysler. Or onto Chrysler. Vanish is gonna go for massive damage. Oh, okay, I thought somebody DC'd on the Horde side, but no, it isn't. It's gonna be a Fear and does hit Fear onto Vanish, but Vanish ends up blinding him without Fear. A bad Fear passing came out just now. That's gonna be Vanish trying to catch a re-stealth. As Vanish is trying to catch a moment to re-stealth. I'm trying to catch a moment to read that beautiful donation, but better look behind you, man. Can we get a hashtag BLBY in chat for his dono? BLBY, my dude. Appreciate it. I'll read it as soon as I get a chance. Thank you so much for that dono, man. Hopefully see you in duels. Got Root coming out onto Chrysler. Maybe he could go for a port. Does get a root to separate himself, and Vanish is going to go for a Horror Effect into a Fear. Vanish, is he going to get feared out? No, not pathed around badly this time. Cataclysm to follow with a root after. Safety Tricky coming down right now, and Vanish has a strong dot on him to put him out in a bad spot. Trying to go for a Fear. Does get a kick on the Fear. Kidney Shot coming down. Chrysler is going to go for massive damage. Tricky coming out for Chrysler, though. Is going to get hit with a Maledict. Trying to find a way to deal with a Rogue. They get a Vanish out of Vanish X. Open up with a Garrod. Cheap Shot to follow. Maybe we'll get a Pet CC or something. Chrysler does land a full Pet CC onto Vanish. Does he have the damage to make this happen, though? He's trying to line up a stun with Chaos Bolts and everything. Is going to be instant chicken out of Vanish X. So Chrysler doesn't have any health. Does get a lock health stone at the very end. Fear coming onto Vanish. Could he go down with a Chaos Bolt into a Cataclysm after? Does get a root out in the open. Another instant cast coming in for Chrysler into a Horror Effect. Chaos Bolt is not going to be end to Vanish, and he does go down. Chrysler does eliminate him. This man deserves a honor duel, but Cat is getting in there without an honor duel. He realizes this Warlock is Gonna be the end of us all. Is gonna go for massive enrage. Not gonna get feared out right now. Is still getting rooted. Another fear coming in. Is he gonna break out of it? Nope. Doesn't break out of it. Cries is still out there, man. Still surviving, still living, but one execute could end him right now. And Cat getting hit with an Infernal as Crysis continuing just to line him as best as he can. Those roots are being used to their maximum potential. Cat is just managing to fight an Infernal by himself at that 1% dampening. Trying to line away from Chrysler. Wait until he gets the setup. Does have a big old reflect. It's gonna be Casbolt. Interrupts it. Maybe a lock port. No, it looks like Chrysler is out of cooldowns. Warstorm coming down. Oh, and he does get executed as Cat takes him out. Purple Haze going up next. This duels are just going back to back. BLBY, I'm pretty sure. I promise we'll get to you in a second, my dude. It's gonna be another stun by Purple Haze onto Cat. Cat is gonna eat that full stun. No trick it out. Is gonna be fighting versus the Demon Hunter, but Cat is the master of fury, master of enrage regeneration, master of bloodthirst, and has a lot of charges to him. Trying to get a slow into Purple Haze so he can get a charge off. Purple is not letting him though. Purple is just not allowed to get a charge. One charge goes off and Cat is able to get a massive heal off of it. Purple just says, you know what, if I can't get you to stay with me, you're gonna try to run away from me, you might as well not be able to hit me from the sky ever. But Cat is still able to get another charge in there. Purple does have Blur going again. Another stun going down. Purple gets to go through his combo wombo as the Demon Hunter with a stun into an I-Beam, into a Blade Dance, into an Annihilate, maybe a stun to follow after. And we see Cat actually forcing out some massive heals. Getting hit with an Imprison. He's going to get a massive charge. Half his health back in a single charge heal off of Purple. And another just swipe just to get to 80%. He's back up and running. Back down to ticking. 9% dampening. Cat is going to go for massive damage as Purple is trying to bail out of there. Does use Blade Dance to try to cover some of the damage that Cat is trying to throw out. He's going to go for an I-Beam, get interrupted immediately, but that's going to be a leech from Purple Haze, the Demon Hunter, versus just the pure amount of healing from an ability by Cat. Is going to get a fear into Purple so he can get a charge out. Might even go, no, not even going to go for a charge. I was thinking he was maybe seeing if Purple hang around the back, maybe he could get a first aid going. Does want to put that on cooldown if possible. Purple Haze is not letting this guy get enough distance to a charge. Cat is trying to get those charges from time to time. He's going to go for a big reflect right now. Lots of damage coming out. Purple is actually going to go for invulnerability. Cat is still should be able to get a charge off. Is going to land a heal even though invulnerability was available for Purple. Going to interrupt the Demon Hunter on his eyes. Purple is just getting so much healing off of this. The Warlock Hellstone helping him out tremendously. Does get a stun on Cat. Cat doesn't have any health and this is where Purple goes up in the air. But Cat does have the massive pillar in the middle with a Ravenclaw statue. Gonna use it to get some first aid. But that's gonna be Purple again engaging, not letting him get a charge off. Cat does get himself reflect. Could go for a charge, does get a charge heal off of Purple Haze. This is where Purple Haze, are you running out of cooldowns? Or are you gonna be able to eviscerate Cat? There's gonna be Cat going for a Blaze Storm, trying to get stunned out. Commanding Shot coming out, giving him a bit extra health. Does get the Commanding Shot extra health before the stun, but the Demon Hunter wombo combo does eliminate him. Who's up next? Is it Biberona or is he giving him time to re-heal? Looks like he is. BLBY. Today I will join the firefighters. I'm bringing enhancement shaman, but gear is only 371. Hope it's enough. BLBY. I appreciate the donor, man. Appreciate you so much, my man. It is going to be Biberona versus Purple Haze, and Purple Haze, I guess, is allowed to get a full honor duel. Biberona let him get the opener. Is going to land an incap onto the Demon Hunter. His anxiety is just getting anxious right now. He's getting some anxiety. Running around all over the place. You can see him on a big old mount. Biberoni is going to bail out as Purple Haze try to get some free damage onto the Monkus. Is actually going to head the images for a little bit. Is going to try to get some out of there, man. 21% dampening. Biberoni coming in fresh. No trinket available this time. So every time Purple Haze goes for his setup, his stun lock, back-to-back burst combo, Biberoni is just going to have to eat it every single time. It looks like Purple Haze can do this just about every 30 seconds. That's part of what Demon Hunter is all about. So you're just waiting until that setup is ready. Does get a stun. We're going to see an I-Beam into a Blade Dance out of this. So Biberoni just can't quite counter him. And Purple Haze sees Wall coming out of the Monk. Going to bail out of it for just a moment before engaging with them again. Blur available. Going to have Blur for a moment there. But is going to throw him down into an Imprison as soon as he sees Dampen Harm. Is going to interrupt Biberona to continue to just get away when Biberona wants to be tanky, taking hits, and then getting out whenever Biberona is getting in and pressuring Biberona when Biberona doesn't want to get hit, and getting out when Biberona is just tanked up. Full stun, back-to-back combo coming in for Purple. It's going to be a Karma coming in. And Purple is just going to line away from it. Again, he's away from Biberona whenever Biberona wants to be on him. Whenever Biberona wants to retreat, Purple Haze is in there, man, learning from the dead. As Purple Haze does get himself safe landing. Vivifies are continuing to come out for the Monk. Doesn't have a lot of defenses left. Does get a full stun onto Purple. Doesn't get a setup going with his images ever. Never gotten off a perfect touch of death with this. Every time he tried to go for some burst. He's going Purple getting a stun up. I-beam again. Gonna have a Blade Dance rolling into an in-cap. Bibarona does need to disengage for a little bit. Get himself some healing. But his positioning with the images where he left his port wasn't perfect. Fist of Fury separating Purple Haze's damage and what Bibarona can do. That Metamorphosis trying to turn around with an I-beam. Bibarona has nothing left as a defensive. It does go down as Purple eliminates him into the next one right afterwards as Ajahi is trying to get some pressure going. As a Beastmaster Hunter, Purple Haze is just, you know what, I got Metamorphosis, I gotta get in there. I gotta put some pressure into the Hunter right now. Sun coming out, Tricky coming in for Ajahi into a Turtle Shell. No, not even Turtle Shell. Might be forced out Turtle Shell in a moment. Another stun. Purple Haze continuing to hit. The Leech is so powerful. Leaving Ajahi's out at very, very low number. Dot taking down on him right now. Purple has it in the bag. I-beam barely grazes him. Was that Purple just getting... Oh my god, it's Chrysler and Purple, dude. The two demons. The two demons. That was amazing. That was so fun to watch. Dalaran, hello. Can I request a song, Frederick? Not in this kind of stream, man. We have to go for some uncopyrighted music that can't be put on YouTube. But unless you got like NCS stuff that you like. Purple Haze the god, dude. Purple knows how to play. Chrysler and Purple both do, dude. That was an awesome duel. Okay, if Bilbo is available and Minimi is available, we can get a Horde versus Alliance right now while Cat is looking for a new team, man. New people. Try to find some new people, man. I want to see 2 new faces just about every duel, if ever so possible. Give it like 5 minutes to look for people. Even if you have a bunch of people trying to apply, try to look for new names first. If you don't get new names after 5 minutes, take people that already get to play. By the time you guys are done looking for new people, we're going to have a duel going and then ended and then going and then ended. There's going to be plenty of downtime. EU, what is it? 105, 107, 108, 109, 110. No, 111. Breaking that. Triple with a 111, boys. Ready? Minimi, let me know if you're ready. And then we're good. I can take a bite of pizza for now, yeah? Sandisk goes Creep already had? I can't. Creep is definitely going to be copyrighted, man. Creep is 100% going to be copyrighted. Yeah, if you guys want to find groups, by the way, I'll tell you this a couple times from the stream, but if somebody in chat just wants to reiterate what I say, how to find groups and how to join on EU, hit I on your keyboard to bring up Dungeon and Raids LFG tool. Player versus player, custom PvP, custom, find a group, type in number 5, enter, and you'll find the 5-4-1-1 groups that are trying to be put together. Make sure if you have any kind of language filters on, make sure to disable them. Some of these boys are on Germany, some of these boys are UK, some of these could be French, some of these could be Swedish. Ew, I know, right? Swedish. I know. I'm joking. I'm joking. A good majority of you guys are Swedes. But I can't make fun of the Norwegians because they're the fucking... They're the boys. Alrighty. We got some duels going. We got Horde and we got Minimi. Horde, Slayer, and Minami. 5. What? Horde, Slayer, and Minami 5. I think I have to go Bilbo's Hunter name. I think I have to might do it by Hunter, by the name by the character. Horde, Slayer. Slayer. Yeah, no, I will have to do it by, what is it? By his Hunter's name. Let me find you, my dude. Bilbo Hunter. Ba 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 ba. Bilbo Hunter. What? Really? Invite spectator match. Bilbo Hunter. Minami. No one is in group? Yeah, I keep saying I have no target. Horde. Yeah, I keep typing the macro and keep typing in the real ID, but it keeps telling me you have no target. Don't know what that means. Trying to make sure I didn't misspell anything. Maybe because I have no offline mode, no idea. Probably. Most likely. Okay. Yeah, that was actually the problem because many of it was in offline mode. Yeah, so just make sure you guys don't have offline mode enabled. That I think will solve some of the issues we had, but I don't really know. Honestly, it kind of is fucky to the streams themselves. Yes. Yes. Boys, I feel so accomplished right now. Don't even ask why. I feel so accomplished. Yes. Switch. Alrighty. Who do we got? The good old Morgan Bali. I can never get tired of the long boys. Look how happy they are. Look how happy. If you guys aren't having a good day, hopefully these long boys make a day better. Look, they're smiling. That might be just a passive resting face, but they're forcefully smiling. Thank God developers made something that makes you smile. We got Lulu on the Horde side. Lightspath joining the fight as a red pala. We got Meme Hunter, great name. We got Rogan and we got Zekiel playing some subtlety versus Bilbo Hunter. Oh, I love this. I love this. You look like a Silver Moon Hunter. And we got Ghouls on the enemy team as well. We got Judo Master going up first. Naxion, almost like Nixion. And we got Tombard. Oh my god, so many new people. I love it. I love it. I love it. We got Judo. Who's going up first? It looks like it is going to be Lightspath as a Paladin. Just coming out, trying to see what's happening. Judo Master. Oh, wait, it's not. No. It isn't. Okay. I got confused too. Is it going to be Rogan? It is going to be Zekiel playing some subtlety. Going up versus Judo Master. Going to go for a cheap shot lockback combo, but it's going to be in-cap coming in off the bat. Into a Fist of Fury wall. Same one, just taking out Zekiel's side of the bit. Into a stun lock. Trinket coming out immediately. Full kidney coming in onto Judo. Zekiel no longer with a trinket, but Judo is forced to use a wall right now. Trying to kick Zekiel's ass, literally. But as soon as he sees that evasion coming out, he's like, you know what? I'm going to bail out of there for a moment. I'm going to drink my wall brew. I'm going to get back at Zekiel. Zekiel is still dealing with a Zwen pad. Zekiel is going to have to figure out how he can turn this around. Still has plenty of CC. Still has a blind if necessary. Does go for a full kidney shot. Is that going to be full damage onto Judo Master that's trying to force that more cooldowns and trinkets out of Judo? No! Judo just turns it around with a nice uppercut. Nice foot to the face. I don't even know what happened. But it's going to be Lulu trying to get back in there. Like, hold on, boys. Oh my god, DC! My man! Oh my god. Can we get a hashtag DC in chat? Thank you so much, my guy. Thank you so much, dude. 20 bones. Can we get a hashtag DC for his wonderful, beautiful donation? My man, thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. I've been a busy guy. Busy. Staying up till 4 in the morning editing videos. Not that hard. Not that hard. I'm sorry, man. I really am. I've been really fucking busy. Oh, one day, man. Eventually. I swear to God. I've been promising so many people so many things. Like, hey, I'll play with you. Hey, I'll do stuff with you. And it's like, I really want to, but I find myself swamped with videos. It's the worst when you get like a mental block when you're editing a video and they're like, ah, no ideas coming in your head. It's really hard to edit when you don't have any fresh ideas. So sorry. I'm not perfect. Back to the duel though. It is going to be Lulu. Fist of Fury onto Fist of Fury. Does that parry original Fist of Fury or does it go through it? It's going to be Judo Master versus Lulu. We have Judo Master with a trinket, Lulu with a trinket. No dampen or wall for Lulu. It's going to be big Maledict coming onto Judo as Lulu's trying to end this duel. But that's going to be a nice Zwen on Judo's side. Just taking nice little bites at Lulu. Judo's able to get himself a better opportunity to re-heal up a bit. Now it's going to be his turn to counter up Lulu the Monk with a Fist of Fury. Does land the Fury first as there's going to be images coming in for Lulu. Trying to Fist of Fury down Judo. It's going to be Karma on Karma action. Both of these bad boys are going to take some damage, but mostly heal as Judo just overshoots that roll for a little bit. It's going to be a big touch of death onto Lulu. Trying to get the hell away from Judo. As Judo's trying to catch up, trying to land that touch of death, trying to make it work. Re-wall coming in for Lulu. As such it does get a pre-Fist of Fury onto Lulu as he bails out of it. Fist of Fury is down Judo, and Judo does go down with a Whirling Dragon Punch. Lou played that one very, very carefully. Had a wall coming up. Very well played. I love the karma on karma, though. Because it's just like a counter for each other. As Ghouls coming in next. Versatile Lou gonna get the Thorns up and running. Lou does get a Belf off of that. Doesn't have big defenses for a while. Does have Fist of Fury though, which is gonna do so much damage to Ghouls. It is gonna wall his damage as it comes out. And as soon as he sees that Ghouls is trying to run away, Lou's just gonna go for heals back to back. It is going to be some damage coming in for Ghouls. Does get a stun off onto Lulu, but that Ring of Peace is going to put him out of the commission. And that's where Lulu is trying to turn the duel around. It's going to go for some damage onto Ghouls. Does want to get a big old Fist of Fury. There's going to be some damage coming in for Ghouls. Does he have a wall available? Does have another wall. That's going to be a big old touch of death. It's going to be Mallet Trinket onto Lulu. No way to heal off this. Is able to run. There's going to be a chase by Ghouls though. As Lulu's sticking down with dots. Mallet Trinket is gone, so he's at least able to heal. But no more defenses. Does have 10 more seconds. Onto a Karma. Stun coming in, Tricky coming out, trying to survive. Big old bite to end him, and Ghouls does take him out. 5 seconds left onto that Karma. What an upset. And that's going to be up next. Light's Path going up next, which I thought it was the first guy to go. Woo. That's going to be a nice opener by Ghouls. Onto Light's Path, just trying to introduce him. Hey, how's it going? I'm a Feral. Here's some dots. Hope you enjoy them. I'm out. I'm running. Woo! Into a stun into Ghouls, but us have Thorns up and running is good. Light's Path trying to Belf it, doesn't land a Belf, trying to get some damage to that Wings. Tricky coming out as Ghouls finds himself in very low health, trying to zoom it out of there, out of the duel, trying to establish some heals. Does get a regrowth rolling as we are starting to roll into the 1% dampening, boys. This is where the games are going to be a real dampener, as only the number 2 of the alliance is up and running, while Light's Path, I'm pretty sure he picked up the eyes, looking for the Feral, trying to get himself a kill. Ghouls does have a trinket for the next setup Light's Path might have, as Light's Path is just trying to get a setup going. Ghouls just going to get some bleeds, root, and run away, and it's going to continue for the long game. Knows that he needs to do this to the Paladin to whittle him down over time, but the Paladin is just going to get in there with a horse. That's going to be some damage and a reset for Ghouls. Stun coming down with Wings. Light's Path is going to do a lot of damage to the Feral, but no trinket is seen by the Feral just yet. Does get Thorns up and running. It's going to be Shield of Vengeance for Light's Path to follow. Does get a slow onto Ghouls, but he's going to power shift it. Both of these bad boys are going to go behind the pillar, since they cannot quite range each other. More like Ghoul is just going to run away from Light's Path. They are going to be forced to just get some heals back to back. As the Shield of Vengeance wears off, Light's Path is actually going to bob himself immediately as soon as Ghouls makes an opening. This is where Light's Path tries to commit. No, Wiz going to be forced to go for some Flash of Lights as Ghouls makes his way out of there. Literally took a lap around the arena. He's going to catch himself a re-stealth. Try to see if he can get another opener onto the Pala. Pop out of the way. Does have Bubble to work through. Is going to trick it out of that Hodge immediately. Maledict Trinket coming down. Light's Path unable to heal. Pre-wall available for Ghouls so he can cover himself. Safety Trinket dropping as well. Light's Path barely has any health. And Ghouls did end up trucking him along. But those Thorns, Light's Path should just stop doing damage. Those Thorns are just not going to help him at all. Next up is Rogan. Assassination or Subtlety? Looks like it is Assassination. Is getting those bleeds up and running. It looks like it is going to be a Mutilate. Trying to get the basic setup going onto Ghouls. Realizes Ghouls doesn't have anything. Could that be Vendetta? It is a Vendetta. Out of Ghouls right now. It does have a DR. Does get Evasion rolling as Ghouls try to go for a bash. That's going to be Ghouls trying to shake this Rogue off of him. Evasion's still up and running, so no way he could deal with the Rogue right now. He needs to continue healing. I think he ended up dispelling all of the Rogue's poisons. I wonder what kind of poisons the Rogue might have went for. Is it the healing reduction or deadly poison? Cloak of Shadows to cover. Rogan is getting in the full kidney, but Ghouls does prepare for him just with Thorns. Rogan is going to do some damage to Ghouls, but actually going to take some damage back. So Ghouls has the opportunity to turn this around. Tricky coming out for Rogan, trying to end this duel right now. Is that going to be cheat death maybe out of Rogan? Gets hit with a root into a blind right now. Oh my god. And Ghouls is finding himself at very low health. If Rogan messes this up, nope. Doesn't let Ghouls get into bear form. A lot of rogues make this mistake. Used to what? What just happened? He fell over dead. I don't understand. Oh my god, stun coming out onto Ghouls as I-Beam comes in by Meme Hunter, trying to end Ghouls right now, but this elusive Feral is going to continue running. The slow onto Meme Hunter from Thorns is going to be detrimental. Ghouls does live through another Blade Dance into an Imprison. Meme Hunter can end them right now. This is his moment. He needs to end this Feral right here, right now. Maledict Trinket is going to hit him as Pre-Wall comes in. It's going to be a Glaive Throw. His Ghouls going to be able to just run away. Run away. Does catch himself in a corner. Re-stealth comes in. Is the Demon Hunter going to trick it out of this? No. Just going to go for an I-Beam. As Maledict Trinket is going to hit him. And Meme Hunter does take it. Meme Hunter does take it. I would have loved to see Meme Hunter get the opportunity to get himself a full re-heal, but without any mage food or nothing, it's going to be hard. But Tombird is an enhancement shaman. At least it's going to be somewhat of a fight for Meme Hunter and Tombird. At least it's not going to be a one-sided, as Meme Hunter is trying to stay in darkness. Tombird trying to get the damage in with a big old Ascendance, trying to end the Demon Hunter right now. Who is this Feral? Who is Ghouls? This man! He just like ran. But he also played really well. I also want to know, so I want to know what happened to Rogan. Can someone tell me what happened to Rogan? Did he just get like a dot that ticked on him with like a Heed My Call triple proc or something? What happened? Is probably Hazen here? He is somewhere in chat, man. What's up, man? This is way more entertaining than TV. I'm glad you like it, DC. I'm glad you like it, my man. Alrighty, boys. We got a group going. Let's got a group, man. Got a full group? Alright, Lord. I'll kill who's ready against Lord right now. Whoever's ready next, I'll queue against Lord right now. What is it, 112, I think? It is. Let me take a bite. 5 out of 5 ready. I'm in Lord's group, perfect. I don't think it worked, but it's okay. We'll give it a second. Are you in Tacitos? No, I'm eating pizza. I get some pizza before the stream. I usually eat after the stream, but today I decided I'm gonna eat before the stream, just to make sure I didn't get to fight that round FFS. I'm sorry, Killer Rip. How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. I decided to get some food now because I have other things I want to do after this. I promised a lot of people to play games with them, and I need to edit the video for tomorrow. So I'm in it right now, so I have the energy after the stream to keep trucking along. It's gonna be a busy evening for me, man. Pretty goddamn busy evening for me. Didn't work? Alrighty. I'll re-queue these two. And then Minimi got a group ready. If Fortnite wants to get a group ready, man, then we can queue those two. Can you make her laugh? It's really hard for me to talk while there's food in my mouth. Like, every bit of me just like chew, clear my throat, clear my mouth, then talk. Every time. So I just like a speech slows down out of nowhere. Oh, Bra City, what's up, man? Hope you're having a good one, dude. Dalaran being at Anxiety, got a full group. Let me see if I can find you. Is there anybody that hasn't been... This guy hasn't been on for 27 days. I don't know if he's coming back. I'm gonna move him. If I can find Zanxiety. Zan, you might need to... Zanxiety. Perfect. That makes it easier. Again, please didn't work. Alright, one more. One more for Deadlift and Lore Lord. If that doesn't work, then I'll need to queue somebody else, man. Lord Slay got a full group. Minimi got a full group, but I did say Lore Lord will be the guy that will queue. We'll try queuing Lore with Minimi, I guess. Or Zan. Zan been waiting. I'll give it a second. You need a pizza on me 1 minute. No, DC, no, I'm good, dude. I'm good, man. Oh my goodness. I just want you to kick back and enjoy the stream, my dude. DC, I really want for you just to kick back and enjoy yourself, man. I'm so much happy if you guys are just enjoying yourselves, honestly. Honestly. Yeah, I need to do that, man. You are this fucking beauty right here, man. You're a fucking beauty, dude. You know that? An actual fucking beauty, man. You really don't need to, man. I really just want you guys to sit and enjoy the stream in a positive environment. Capitalization on positive environment. Capitalization on positive environment. If you're like, is it talking about me? I think it's talking about me. Then you know what I'm talking about. If you have no idea, don't worry. It doesn't concern you. Our Duels NA EU. Today they are EU on Friday. NA is tomorrow, boys. NA is tomorrow. Looks like we are unable to queue you. We're going to try Lord, and Zanxiety 5. We'll try queuing in a different group, man. Okay, I don't know if Lord is able to queue. We're gonna try Deadlift and Zanxiety. Lore, I think there's something wrong with your group. Maybe you guys had an LFG or something. It didn't let me even queue you. Didn't even let me queue you. Make sure to leave all your queues, by the way. We're gonna get this one. I don't know why this thing broke, but we're gonna get it going eventually. Every time I play with 541, I want to delete my monk. It looks so fun for you. Does that looks fun for you? What, the 541? Yeah, I find it fun. Do you guys enjoy the streams? Do you guys enjoy the duels? Love the live streams. Very entertaining. Jay, appreciate you, my man. Cover still on you for me and Dal lunch whenever we come to Texas. Alrighty. Now I gotta get into those duels. How to get in these duels? If you guys are trying to get into these duels, look for groups. There's going to be groups on Alliance and Horde. Go group finder. Go to PvP, pre-made groups, custom, find a group, type in number 5, enter. That's it. Then it'll be group for 551 on Alliance or on Horde. Okay, that didn't work. Let's try it again. Okay, that didn't work. Invite spectator match. Zanxiety and Minimum. I'm gonna try to queue those two. Got it. Okay, cool. Make sure you guys don't have any LFG and you're not in any kind of queues. Make sure nobody is AFK. Don't know what's going on. But let me know after this duel if you got a group. Don't wanna be a duel. Alrighty. Switch. Here we go, boys. Here we go. What? That was weird. It like latched onto like a thing and did a flip. That messed with my head a little bit. We are gonna have Minimus team on the Horde side with Rogan trying to make a comeback against Zekel. Another chance is needed. Zoological. Ooh, look at this bad boy. I love that mug. Oh my god. DC and Alexi. His name is Alexi. He's a Russian DK. Oh my fucking god, DC! Can we get a hashtag DC in chat for another beautiful goddamn donation, my man? Oh my fucking god, buddy. You are a fucking beauty. A fucking beauty. I swear to god. I swear to god. Hashtag DC, boys. Hashtag DC for the wonderful goddamn donation. Motherfucker beautiful right here. God. Thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much. Alrighty. I never end up inviting Meme Hunter. Yeah, somebody get Meme Hunter back in. I never ended up finishing up the Alliance. We got Alphaman, we got Ninja as a gnome. Assassination subtlety. Now Sass. It is gonna be gnome versus Zekel. Assassin versus Sass. Gnome is going for some big. Look how small he is. I never realized just how little they are compared to an orc. Evasion for both of these two. Ninja. Ninja. I want to call him Ninja, dude. Cloak for both of these guys coming out. Stun coming in onto Ninja. No way out of it. And Zekel is going to go for some big damage right now with a Vendetta. Vanish Cheap Shot. Continue to get CC onto Ninja. Intro blind. Does Ninja live this damage? Does he survive this damage? If he survives it, he takes Zekel. He takes out Zekel off of this. Full kidney shot with full bleeds and Zekel will go down. That's going to be a sap. As he's trying to set up, he's going to get a heal rolling. Another sap comes in. Full, no cheap shot. It's going to be a Garrote to follow, getting some dots up and running. Maybe a full kidney. Blind coming in. Does Zekel survive this now? I feel like Ninja should have went for a full kidney shot and everything. That might have been the play. Does he die here? Is that it? Is this the end of Ninja? Full kidney shot coming in onto the Gnome Rogue. Does Zekel end up taking him out? Trying to go for a big setup. Is going to go for a run as the dots are taking down on the Gnome. And Zekel doesn't have any dots. The Gnome is actually going to use his racial just so he can get some movement going. Needs to get back on Zekel or maybe pick up the eye. Zekel is going to find himself a full re-stealth. Running up to the Gnome again. The Gnome is going to have a heal roll and Zekel should have one too. Zekel does have his shots rolling for him. Nino could go pick up an eye, but it looks like Nino's in a bad spot right now. Does have the disadvantage of being opened up on by Zekel. This is going to be back-to-back full kidney coming down. And Zekel's trying to plunger as much damage into Nino as possible. Gonna bail out of there. Nino needs to find a way to deal with this. He's going to get a heal rolling. Look how small he is. I still can't get over that. He's so tiny. Oh my god. He's like a little baby. Jesus. Look at the little feet, dude. Little feet shuffling along. I've never seen a Gnome Rogue in PvP this close. Zap comes in, breaks out of it. Gonna be a roll by Zekel. Full kidney onto Zekel, though. This is when Nino gets to turn around. Both of these guys have evasion now. Both of them are gonna go for evasion. Nino is not gonna be hit by Zekel just now. Zekel was trying to go for a setup. Nino's trying to get around him. Cloak shot is coming in for Zekel. Nino has a cloak if necessary. Zekel's trying to go for some big damage right now on Nino. It's gonna go down. Trinket comes in, but Nino does take him out and try to walk his way out of there. The Lou's not gonna allow this rogue to restart. It's gonna be a blind. Gonna Trinket out of it. Feels like he can defeat the rogue right here, right now. Trinket available for Nino. Trying to bail out of it. Trying to get it slow. Does get it down to Lulu. But the Fist of Fury take him out. Lulu's going to be found out without a trinket. Did not allow the rogue a full re. But there it is, boys. There it is. Oh my god. A little Nino. But to see the other alliance team, we got Oko Sokolovo. We got Sharia. And we got Anxiety, and we got Alphaman. So it's gonna be Pallies for days, dude. What is Oko playing? Is he marksman? I wanna say he's marksman. He is a marksman. That's gonna be a little running around all over the place, trying not to get opened up by the hunter. Does see the hunter's marksman. That's gonna be a big old aim shot coming down for Oko. Does take some damage to Lulu. It's gonna be in cap to take him out a little bit. Out of the opener. Oko is continuing to try to get some damage. Does get a slow onto Lulu. Is going to go for rapid fire with an interrupt onto the heal for Lulu. Lulu's going to go for a wall, actually. Going to put a dampen harm. Oko could go for a defensive. Is going to get a pet sack rolling right now. Does get a explosive trap coming out. Lulu's going to roll back at Oko. It's going to be another CC with scatter shot. It's going to get a slow rolling, I think. No, explosive shot, actually. Do some damage. Going to go for an aim shot. Wall coming in for Lulu into a freezing trap. Oko is still able to get some CC onto Lulu. Is going to get an instant cast rolling. It's going to be a trinket coming down for Oko as Maledict is going to slam this hunter. Lulu's continuing the chase. Wants to end the hunter right now. Wants to make this Maledict work for as much as possible. And is going to get to on top of the hunter. Might see a turtle shell, and we do see a turtle shell out of Oko. As Lulu is going to be able to get a full re-heal. Oko needs to go for a massive reset onto the hunter if he wants to win. Freezing trap does come out. Gonna have a double tap ready. It's gonna go for an aim shot. It's not gonna do a lot of damage. Does take down Lulu to about half health into a CC trap afterwards, but Oko doesn't have a lot of health. Lulu does end him with a single blackout kick. Next up is gonna be Anxiety. Does he give him the he does give him the honor duel. Okay. Using the full honor duel. Alright. Dwarves are gross. Dwarves? I think dwarves are pretty cool. Gnomes, on the other hand, they just look funky. Their heads are too big for their bodies. Anxiety does get a stun onto Lulu. It's going to go with wings. It's going to be instant trinket out of Lulu with a Fist of Fury parry to follow into a Karma as he's trying to break through the Shield of Vengeance. He's going to go for a Belf. Doesn't Belf off the Bob. That's going to be a lot of damage for his Anxiety. A lot of free damage since Karma doesn't do anything anymore. It's going to be another shield or another hammer. Going to throw in Anxiety. He's actually going to be zoned out by that Ring of Peace. Very, very well used Ring of Peace to basically create extra LOS for his Anxiety to get through him. Lou's going to catch himself at full health. Incap comes in. It's going to be a big touch of death as Anxiety has forbearance on. Doesn't have a defensive to deal with this touch of death. Full Fist of Fury with a Whirling Dragon Punch. His Anxiety might even drop right now. Does have Eye for an Eye rolling, but his health is still in a very critical spot. And that Blackout Kick is going to end up eliminating him. Maybe he committed too many cooldowns and got too ballsy, but Lou exploited that weakness. And up next, who's it going to be? It's either going to be Sharia or Alphaman. I think Alphaman is looking at Sharia. He's like, go. Go. Go Sharia, go. Go Sharia, go. Go Sharia, go. Go Sharia. Sharia? Sharia just has like a... Like a deadpan stare. Okay, they're back. They're back. That's gonna be Lulu. I think he's trying to go for a bow. Yep, trying to go for a bow. Arcane Mage versus Monk. Mobile versus mobile. I'd love to watch Spart duel Monk. Like Spart and I would say Illusion. It's going to be Shuri getting an opener onto Lulu, trying to go for some big damage, but Incap is going to stop him into a stun. Trick is out of it and gets a root onto Lulu immediately. That's good, but Tiger's Lust interrupts Sharia on his cast of Arcane. Going to lock out Sharia a little bit, does blink away. He's going to blink around. Lulu continues to blink, but Lulu is always there. Has the mobility. As soon as he realizes Sharia is going to go for a blink, has the mobility to burn to catch up. It's going to be a big dampen harm coming out right now, trying to deal with Sharia's cooldowns and hits him with a Mallet Chicken on top of it. Shuri is continuing to run, continue to get the range damage. Lulu, as the opponent is actually slow, it cannot catch up. Is going to get a slow into Sharia as well, and Sharia is continuing to just hit Lulu from a distance. It's going to be Fist of Fury by the images, which is doing a fair amount of damage onto Sharia without even being there, and it's going to be a no ice block finish. Very well played by Lulu. I like the use of images. Send the images and go Fist of Fury. Even if you cannot hit Sharia yourself, the image is still doing a lot of work. And Alphaman is going to get stopped in his opener. Who's going to be given an opportunity to roll away. Karma available. No wall, no dampen home for a while. Luke could take this. Going to go with Fist of Fury onto Alphaman. And that's going to be a Ring of Peace to follow. Alphaman is just going to continue healing at 20% dampening. Hodge coming down. Is that going to be full wings? It is. It's going to be a stun by Lulu into a Karma immediately. Trying to force Alphaman to use a cooldown. This is going to be another Bob. Trying to belt the Bob. Doesn't land. And Alphaman has the opportunity to go for some massive damage. Staying on with Lulu for now. No Ring of Peace to follow. That's going to be a big old port for Lulu. As Alphaman has another horse to burn for this. Is continuing to do damage to the Monk. Touch of Death coming down. Alphaman needs to get a Shield of Vengeance up and running. Is going to get one up and running. Is going to explode into Lulu's face. Lou is going to roll out of it before Touch of Death does take out on the Shield of Vengeance. Lou is going to continue trying to run. Does have Ring of Peace if necessary. I think he's going to use it around here. Trying to get himself as maybe a heal off or two. He's continuing to get some heals rolling. And Dragon Kick just to get away from the Paladin. Alphaman is still at an advantage, sorta. He does still have a Trinket. What did he use for Trinket? I guess like a human racial, wasn't it? I guess it was a human racial. I guess that would be it, yeah, unless he's running up to adaptation, which would be really weird if it was. That's going to be a Lou with wall. Dampen harm coming in very, very soon. Needs to wait out for that big old Karma. Stun coming in onto Alphaman with a Mallet Trinket onto Lulu. Does get Execution Sentence. Big holy damage out of the Paladin. Trinkets out of the stun immediately. And it's going to go for Flash of Light since he realizes he doesn't have any ways to chase after the Monk. Could go for a mount up actually. Trying to catch up to Lulu at 28% dampening. Rolling in. Actually just going to walk his ass all the way over. Does hit Lulu with a big old judgment for a bunch of damage. That's going to be Ring of Peace to try to zone him out yet again. He is going to be on the other side of the platform trying to catch Lulu on the under the bridge. Lulu's continuing to run, continuing to heal. Karma available. Gonna dampen home for as long as he can. Fist of Fury to parry a lot of Alphaman's damage. It's gonna be his own Mallet coming out as Hodge comes in. Does Alphaman have the damage to pressure Lulu right now? Could that be a Karma seen out of the Monk right now? It's gonna go for an incap into another heal. Maybe Lulu has a setup going right now. Does have a Trinket in a few seconds. So Alphaman just gonna have to wait. Does have wings right now. So you could go for some big wings damage onto Lulu with a bubble. Maybe he can catch up to the Monk, force out a Karma pretty early on. Lu's continuing to use all his mobility to get as much range from the Pala. There's going to be a Karma coming in right now. Alphaman is trying not to burn a bubble. He's just going to hand a freedom out of there, giving Lu the perfect opportunity to heal up. Has wall coming in a little bit. But for Alphaman, has wings, Shield of Vengeance, bubble, double Word of Glory if he needs to. Even though I think Word of Glory is not the talent that a lot of people run anymore these days. And Lou has a pre-wall available on this damage. Stun coming in with wings. Shrinks out of immediately with images up and running. Touch of Death available onto Alphaman. Could go for Shield of Vengeance right now. He's going to go for Shield of Vengeance. He's going to pop right back into Lou's face. But the pre-wall is going to keep him rolling. Stun coming in right now. That's actually going to be Alphaman. Barely in any health right now. Could go for a bubble right now. He's going to bubble this right now. Lou got the bubble. Now needs to bail out of there immediately. Can't let Alphaman finish him right now. No more defenses available for Alphaman. But no more Trinket available for Lulu. If Alphaman has the short wings. Actually, Alphaman still has normal wings available. If he wants to go for full Hodge into Lulu. Full resources. Wings coming down right now. Trying to get some big damage. Hodge coming down. Lu's going to take the full damage of these wings. Right here, right now. Big holy damage coming out. Mallet Chicken to finish. Mallet Chicken does end up taking him out towards the end. And he commits with a port. Next up is going to be NZXT, a Russian, letting him reheal. Letting him get the honor duel. What an honorable Russian boy right here. What a beautiful Russian boy. Россия! Священная наша держава! A little bit of Russian here for you. Alright, boys, ready? No Russian. This is gonna be Altheman dealing with Nalexi. This is at least gonna be an honor duel. Altheman is out of all defenses though. So the only thing he has is a trinket and one more word of glory. Full stun onto Altheman as Nalexi gets his whole army up and running, and Altheman is gonna bail out of it. Not before Grip puts him in a bad spot. A whole nother set of the army is rushing him. That's going to be a lot of damage available. Nalexi has so much damage coursing through his shoulders right now. That's so much beefy damage happening right now for his burst, but just cannot make that damage happen with Altheman. Can't let the undead connect. And Altheman was able to actually line a lot of this. Big transfusion coming in for the Death Knight, trying to heal as Altheman has wings up and running. Safety trinket pocket for Nalexi is going to go for a death pack. Needs to find a way to finish Altheman. Has a big necrotic stacked up, but Altheman is going to be able to get the opportunity to heal himself up. Nalexi is going to wait out for his own necrotics to get locked out. Going to grip in Altheman as Nalexi can finally heal. And it's going to be a big old pet coming out, stun coming in, trinket coming out for onto Altheman. And Alexi is continuing with his pet, trying to get the damage rolling. It's going to be Shield of Vengeance as Altheman tried to turn it on. Execute sentence and does take out the Death Knight. One after the other. And Rogan is coming in, trying to clean up the scraps. That is going to be Shield of Vengeance. This is going to pop in his face. The full kidney comes in onto Altheman. Can Altheman do anything about it? Does have a bop in just a few seconds. Then it's still going to be nature damage coming out of the Rogue. He's going to pre-bop this into a heal. There's no way that an interrupt can happen. Rogan is out in the open, has full defenses, but it's going to be Altheman going to go for wings, trying to get some damage into Altho as Cloak of Shadows and Evasion come out. Gets a slow onto Altheman. That's going to be a blind to take all the dots off. Rogan no longer has a Vendetta. Can Altheman turn this around? That's going to be Altheman clean of dots, but if 53% dampening, not a lot he can do. Stun coming out onto Rogadin. He triggers out of mark for that stun onto Altheman as the dots are ticking down on him. Down he goes. That was such a good duel. Such a good duel to watch. Holy shit. Later, all be well, Dow. Thank you, DC. Thanks so much for coming by the stream. Appreciate you, my man. Nilexi Krasava. Nilexi. Is it Nilexi? Is it Nilexi? I'm pretty sure it's Nilexi. Is there like a meaning of that in Russian? Nilexi. I'm trying to think of that as like a name. Like, I don't know. I can't remember. Thank you so much, boys. Alright, let's get another one going. Who's got a group right now? I know the Horse Slayer got a group. Deadlift said he got a group. 1-1-3. Let me try Horde Slayer and Deadlift. Because Horde, I know he had a group rolling them. Nilexi Krasava. I have a group. Nilexi means Krasava? So Nilexi means beautiful? Wait, that guy's name is beautiful? What? I'm sorry. Is that like Ukrainian word for beautiful? Nilexi? Nilexi Krasava. Unless you're saying he's beautiful. I can't tell. Altheman here. I tried. Better luck next time. Alpha, appreciate so much coming back, my man. Appreciate so much joining my Tukes. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. What class is the biggest damage right now in PvP? Chat, what class has the biggest damage right now in PvP? Please answer in the chat. I was going to say comments below, but in the chat section will work just now, yeah? Technically, that is a comment section. It's a moving comment section, I guess. Alright, let's get another one going, boys. Alrighty, switch. Alright, we got ourselves Alex in the alliance group with Chrysler, who's up first, man. We got Monkey D Garp. We got Monkey, Purple Haze, and Yuki. Still didn't get to play last time. We're gonna have Bilbo Hunter going up first as a Beastmaster Hunter. Behind his team is going to be Fortum, Judo Master, Naxion, who didn't even get to play, and Tombad, who needs another chance to play, man. Again, didn't get to play. It's going to be Bilbo versus Chrysler, Warlock versus Hunter. Both of their pets met together. That was so cool, man. Both of these guys, members of the Alliance, but they got to fight it out to the end. Find out who's going to be at the top of the food bracket. It's going to be Chrysler on the one side, Bilbo on the other. Chrysler is trying to get out in the open. Bilbo is going to meet him. He's going to get the slows up and running with a pet damage, but that's going to be some CC. Trick is out of it immediately. Goes to stop the Chaos Bolt. Actually, eats one Chaos Bolt as it allows Chrysler to deal damage with that. Stun coming in right now. Bilbo is going to get the Dire Basilisk up and running with big damage. Chrysler is going to start taking a lot unless he can run away. It's going to be Bilbo trying to disengage out of it, and Chrysler is just going to line Bilbo a little bit with that Maledict for a while. That's going to be still a lot of damage onto Chrysler in terms of health, and that Basilisk is still taking chomps to the pillar. But Chrysler is basically just going to have to go the long way, try to get a Shadow Fury onto Bilbo into a Cataclysm. That's going to be an immolate applied to him and his pet. That's going to be a lot of resource generation for Chrysler. Resummoning the Succubus. And Bilbo is just sitting behind the pillar with traps. Gonna get a slow into the Succubus. Needs to be aware of the Succubus, because every time the Succubus goes for a CC, Chrysler is setting something up. Bilbo has the damage rolling, but Chrysler is not letting him line of sight. He's not letting the pet kill command do the work, and Bilbo gets caught into the pet Succubus CC. Chaos Bolt to follow with big damage. Chrysler is going to go for a Cataclysm after, as Bilbo gets himself a defensive. Chrysler is still going to be able to get a lot of resources for both Bilbo and his pet. Getting dotted up. That's going to be trying to get a Chaos Bolt up and running, but actually cancel the Chaos Bolt at the very last minute. That's going to be stunned by Bilbo, and Chrysler is going to be able to break out of it into a Fear into Bilbo into Chaos Bolt. Bilbo is going to get himself a massive heal rolling right now. It's going to be able to ally the side behind the pillar. Chrysler is going to make sure to get the pedal dotted up so resource generation is high. And Bilbo is just going to have to line himself to the other side of the pillar altogether. Throwing down the freezing trap, gonna run the pet through it. Chrysler is gonna get a stun rolling as Bilbo does get himself a feign death. I'm not sure if he runs a talent where feign death makes every damage he takes 99% less. I wonder if that was a talent that he's running. But Bilbo does get caught out by the pet Succubus out in the open. He's trying to make his way to the other side of the pillar. Getting rooted out by Chrysler on top of it with a horror effect to follow. Chaos Bolt. Bilbo doesn't get to line it with a horror effect. That's going to be a pre-turtle shell, but that Chaos Bolt still does hit him right before the turtle shell does come back. Bilbo needs to make sure he has the pet heal up and running as soon as he can. That's the only way he can defeat Chrysler right now. Is to get the big damage with the Dire Basilisk and everything after Chrysler's out. Chrysler's even thinking about swapping pets. Try to steal Bilbo's heal. Is going to try to get a Fear. Cataclysm to follow. Stun coming in by the pet. This is where Bilbo gets to go ham, but actually gets CC'd by the Succubus. Is going to trick out of it. Trying to finally get some damage to Chrysler. Chrysler is going to drop an Infernal on him. Is going to get a big old rain of fire rolling. So his next Chaos Bolts are going to be more beefed. Is going to get a root again onto Bilbo. Mallet trick it onto Chrysler, but he's going to get a horror effect onto Bilbo. Into Cataclysm to follow. Bilbo's going to take a lot of damage, but Chrysler has the big old Dire Basilisk to deal with right now. He used to get stunned out in the open with that Basilisk to get some damage. Bilbo's going to get a slow. Chrysler's going to take a few nips from the big old beast. But he has his eyes on Bilbo. Going to continue rolling. Bilbo has to deal with Infernal. And the Infernal AoE damage and melee and the dots just end up taking him out. So what Chrysler does, blows himself up a Warlock port. It looks like Nixian is like, hey, get some duels going, my guy. Wish we had some mage food. I wish you could... Does somebody want to come up and heal him? Monkey, do you want to come and heal this guy? If Monkey wants to run up and heal him, just to make sure he has full health, that'll do it. That'll be faster. But Nixon is giving him the full honor duel. What a nice guy. I think it's the first time Nixion gets to join these two. But as a warrior, he has pride in what he does. Looks like Chrysler is at full health, so we're good to go. This is going to be very, very interesting. Chrysler is insane. I love watching the duels. He is insanely fun to watch, man. He's a really good Destro lock. Trying to walk up to Naxion. Are they going to duel? Naxion is going to get a roar rolling. Is going to get a charge into Chrysler. And is going to get hit with a CC from the Succubus of the bat. Chrysler is going to make sure to get the range up and running. Trick coming out with a reflect for Naxion. Bold move caught. Let's see if it pays off. Going to be Chrysler trying to break all the way out there. Big heroic leap for Naxion, trying to get the hero pose going. He's going to get rooted as the stun comes out. Big damage coming in on the Warlock. I see has to take it. Shadow Fury is going to stun him for a moment. No, kicks him on that. Into a Cataclysm. Fear comes in, but the Cataclysm still goes out. The pet is going to get CC'd all the way to Africa. And Naxion needs to find a way to heal himself. Shadow Fury coming down for a moment. Big burst coming in for Chrysler. Trying to get a Chaos Bolt up and running. Is going to be a massive reflect for Naxion, though, as he gets hit with a horror effect, actually. No, it wasn't even reflect. It was just a... Enrage regeneration. Every time I see that shield defensive, I think it's a reflect. That's going to be a massive heal, and Chrysler no longer has it. And Naxion goes down as Chrysler takes him out with the last Chaos Bolt after that fear. What a impressive Warlock gameplay. I don't think a Warrior can do anything about it. Judo Master opens up at the Chrysler, but it's going to be the same thing as the Warlock, as the Warrior. Gonna get hit with a Succubus CC. Incap coming onto Chrysler. Stun coming down. Images coming in. Is that gonna be a big old touch of death? No, it's actually gonna be tricking out of Chrysler off the bat into a fear. Trying to land a fear, but he's gonna get interrupted on the fear with the Whirling Dragon Punch to follow afterwards. Still lands a fear onto Judo Master with a Chaos Bolt. Singes his health down to about half. Into a big old horror effect after this. A big old Mortal Coil. Judo Master is forced to burn. Dampen harm. Trying to dampen some of the damage he's taken. Short stun coming in onto Judo. Trying to wait for his pet CC. The pet CC comes in, but it's very, very short. It's going to be Tiger's Lust as Judo is continuing to line Chrysler for a little bit. Chrysler is going to have to go for a fear right now, unless his horror effect comes in. Unless his stun comes in. He's going to try to get a fear, but Judo is completely DR'd. So Judo just gets to walk out of it without getting feared. Waiting out, biding his time. Does get a Zuen second on Chrysler. It's going to be a big old Infernal coming in with a fear to follow Cataclysm after. No, Chrysler's going to wait it. He's going to let up a better Cataclysm. That could be maybe a Karma. We could be seeing a Karma out of Judo. Maybe trying to get a Karma up and running is going to be a Warlock. Oh my god, big old Chaos about to follow after the horror effect into a Karma. Chrysler needs to wait it out. It's going to be where Judo is going to try to turn the damage to Chrysler with a Karma stun. It's going to be touch of death and everything. Try to get a fear up and running. He's going to get hit with that interrupt, and it's going to be Judo trying to break out of there immediately as soon as Chrysler's out there, free to cast Chaos Bolts. Infernal is still chasing after him. The Succubus still chasing after him. Does Chrysler have the big damage to finish this? Judo is continuing to heal as much as possible. Chrysler needs to get a Mortal Coil off in order to get a heal rolling. As Judo is trying to desperately line a Mortal Coil as best as he can. Fear coming out. He's going to get a port. Still getting hit with a fear. Chrysler is going to go for a Chaos Bolt into a Shadow Stun. Into a oh my god. Into a Cataclysm. Short pets they see after the Chaos Bolt. Maybe a horror effect to follow as the Fist of Fury hits him. Does get another one. Incinerate coming in. Another horror effect. Oh my god. I'm mixing up my abilities. I am mixing up my abilities already. It's not even an hour into the stream. No! Fear coming in onto Tombad. That was such an impressive gameplay by Chrysler, dude. Judo played super well. And even if he did go down, he still played it well. Chrysler is left to deal with the Spirit Raptors by Tom. Tom is getting hit with a fear after this. Stun coming into Chrysler. Chrysler doesn't have a lot of health. Big Sundering coming out. Chrysler is going to pour it out of it. Does get a pet CC. Tom is going to break out of it, I think, with maybe some damage. It looks like Chrysler is going to get some damage rolling into Tom bad. Tom is continuing to pressure, continuing to run, but as he gets slowed down by some of this damage, does get an interrupt into a Chaos Bolt. Ghost Wolf coming in, but that horror effect is going to turn him right around with a Chaos Bolt, hit him in the back. This man has some dots rolling, does have some healing available, does juke out Chrysler's stun, and every time I think he's in Ghost Wolf, I think he gets a heal from Ghost Wolf too. So you should stay in Ghost Wolf as much as he can in order to repair his health back up. Is going to go for healing surges while mana allows it. But getting caught out in CC, going to trinket out of it immediately, trying to get some damage as a Chrysler with a fear to follow. But it's going to line the Chaos Bolt. Not the perfect position for Chrysler though. Not the best spot where fear could have taken him. But he's still not out of the game just yet. Tombat is going to drop down Earthbind Totem onto Chrysler, trying to slow him around the corner. Going to interrupt him onto the fear, but a Chaos Bolt is going to hurt so much more than a fear. Tombat is going to eat that horror effect afterwards with a Chaos Bolt to follow. It's just how it's going to hold up. Barely has anything. Does go for a Sunder. Huge shield coming out back to back. Trying to line himself behind the pillar. Chrysler trying to get a Chaos Bolt loaded up, but it's going to be a little bit slow. Doesn't have a root available for Tombat either. Is going to land a Cataclysm around the corner. Tombat is out in the open, and Chrysler does take him out with a single Conflagrate. Fortune's up next with a big old touch of death onto Chrysler. Seeing a trinket out of Chrysler off the bat is going to lockport out of there. And we saw Fortune just already ready for that lockport. Trying to get a Shadow Fury going. Going to get locked out on Shadow right now. Chrysler might have to do something right now. Might have dropped down Infernal. Is going to get a stun lock onto Fortune. Could go for a fear without wall. No, going to go for an Infernal. Gets a trinket out of Fortune. I think he's waiting out for his Mortal Coil to be back up. Does have Mortal Coil into a fear. Fortune is going to eat a lot of damage as a Chaos Bolt is going to fly to the back. No, it's going to be first. Cataclysm into a Chaos Bolt, maybe to follow, trying to get another fear. It's going to be Karma, and I think it's going to be a sealed tight plan for Fortune to take out Chrysler, the first man going down in the duel, first man on the Alliance. Chrysler took out everybody, And Yuki's up next as Fortune has to fight his way back through the rest of the alliance. A 35% dampening. Yuki is getting in, throwing grenades, but Fortune is going to bail out of it. It's going to be a long game. One thing he did get out of Yuki, though, pretty early on is a trinket. That's going to work really well for him. Fortune is going to get the stun lock down onto Yuki. Doesn't have the images to make the damage pop, but it's going to get a Fist of Fury to follow up. Yuki is throwing in grenades since that's all he can really do. Trying to maintain his dots. Yuki's health is not looking that amazing. Maledict coming down. That's going to be Maledict onto Yuki, but he does get a turtle shell. As you saw the Maledict, I guess as long as you turtle before the Maledict actually starts going down, you can actually, I guess, stop the damage and the effect of it. Fist of Fury again onto Yuki as his health is not doing that amazing. Fortune is trying to finish this hunter right now, and he does land the kill. Next up is going to be Alex, and Fortune just wants to get some damage onto Alex. It is going to be a cheap shot hitting Fortune. Alex is going to be allowed to at least get some dots on Fortune. Fortune is going to bail out of there immediately. Going to go for heals. Alex is going to be able to catch a full re-stealth. Fortune is trying to find this man with a spin and crane kick. Fortune's looking pretty good on the cooldowns, though. He is pre-walling this damage right now. Expecting Alex any moment is going to go for heals. But he's still looking for this rogue, though. He's still looking for the rogue. Spending all his shield when he can. With Expel Harm. Is that what it's still called? Expel Harm? Sap comes in onto Fortune. Full kidney trinkets out of it. Stun coming onto Alex. Images are coming out. Is it going to be big damage? Going to be Fist of Fury. No touch of death, though. Alex is going to take a lot of damage. Is going to get an evasion rolling. That's going to be Fortune bailing out of there. Not right before he eats himself a poison knife. Dampen Harm is coming out, and Fortune getting hit with a blind. No more defenses available. Alex actually taking a fair amount of damage from the Zuen. Is Alex going to be able to do anything to Fortune? Does get a vanish up and running, and it's going to be Fortune hitting him a little bit while Alex is in stealth. It's going to be Alex trying to reheal as best as he can, while Fortune is just gonna... He just went all the way here. Is he going to try to go for Mage Foot? I guess he isn't. No, Fortune is going to go for another set of eyes. I think Fortune still has a fairly decent chance to win. I think he might have a human racial load trinket available at one point or another. The fact that Fortune gets to go offensive on Alex as well is really good for him too. I think he does see Alex. Does he? I think he realizes he's there. He does land an in-cap. Does he have the images? It's going to be trinket stun. So next time Fortune has the full setup with touch of death. Alex has nowhere to go. No vanish, no nothing. Does get a slow onto the rogue. Continue to get the pressure rolling. Does get the images up and running as the kidney hits him. Fortune is still trying to catch up to the rogue. Dragon kicking around the corner. While the images are up and running for a little bit longer. Does get a full stun rook and going. It's going to go for a Fist of Fury after this. Going to go for Fist of Fury early while the images are up. With a Whirling Dragon Punch. Ends Alex. Another one goes down. Who's up next? Monk or Purple? It looks like it is going to be Monk. Monkey the Garp? Monkey. We're going to call him Monkey. Monk. Let's get an opener. Fortune, how you looking right now, man? It's going to be a karma out of Monk off the bat. Gets a stun onto Fortune. Fortune trickets out of it into a port out of this. Port's away from Monkey. Monkey just going to... Monkey DC'd. Oh, is he back? That was so weird. He looked like DC, but that's going to be Fortune and Karma. That's Touch of Death is going to hit him. The Karma is going to turn around to Monkey, and Monkey does go down. It's going to be Purple Haze versus Fortune. Purple is going to allow him the full honor duel right now. Full honor duel for this bad boy. Gonna let Fortune heal up to full. It's going to be a Monk versus Demon Hunter. 58% dampening. Fortune no trinket. No Karma for a while. I wonder how easy it's going to be for Purple. Purple did just eliminate a Monk the other time. I got a clip to show you down. Tasty MM Hunter one-shot opener. Alright, sounds good, Matux. Sounds good, my man. If you want to post it on, like, sub promo or something, if, let's say, you got it off of Twitch, or, if maybe, like, you recorded it, we can find a way to get it off there. It's going to be a stun onto Purple. Purple is going to trick it out of it into an immunity. Going to run after Fortune, not letting Fortune get the damage up and running. That's going to get a stun on Fortune. I-beam to follow with a blade dance through this into a short stun after, and trying to get the blur going. Is actually going to disengage exactly or eventual retreat, exactly where Fortune was going to go. But the Metamorphosis is going to keep pressuring Fortune, as it's going to be a big old defense is coming in for the Monk, but the Demon Hunter just doesn't take any damage. 15 seconds left for Fortune's Karma. Can he survive it? As Purple Haze is continuing doing damage even to the Zoen. 10 seconds left on that Karma. As Purple Haze is running after Fortune. Fortune barely has any health. Stun coming in right now. Gets out of it. 3 seconds on that Karma. Can he live long enough? Spamming that Karma. Karma does go off, and Purple Haze is bailing out of there immediately. Fortune trying to get some damage onto Purple, trying to turn this around. Imprison is going to stop it for a moment. Darkness is going to be the one ability that stops all this damage, and Fortune is back out in the open, no defenses, kind of naked right now. IBM just shredding through his health. Gets one more heal. Vilify, maybe he can get some CC. Does get a port, just running away from the Demon Hunter as best as he can, getting hunted by this master of the foul energies. Continue to heal at 67% dampening. Stun coming into Fortune with a blade dance, and that is it. That game was played out to the very last man standing. That is a real duel right there, boys. That is a real duel. Woo! Sorry about that, boys. Sorry about the cough. That was a really good duel, man. I would say Chrysler fight a Demon Hunter. It's super hard to beat as a Destrum. Or, we're ready now? Alright, Lord. I got you, man. Who wants to do a Lord, man? Who wants to do a Lord's team? We're gonna go next song, actually. Well, I like this one. Let me save that one. Cool, 114. Minimi and Lord. They're ready. Anxiety. Did Anxiety get to play? He is full. We're gonna Lord versus Anxiety and then Minimi versus someone. Let's do that, man. Let's do that, because Zan didn't really get to play that much. Think it's up promo? Alrighty, let me check it. Open up my lungs. Wait, so this is the one-shot 2v2 as Marksman Hunter. Did you play with like a Disc Priest? Wait. This could be really good. Wait, you actually one-shot? So you went on the Monk. CC'd him. No, you went on Shadow Priest, didn't you? Big double tap. Wait, I gotta see this again. So you CC'd the healer with a scatter into a trap. Then you went double tap on the Shadow Priest. Hit him with a double tap down to about 60% health. Looks like there was a Maledict out of your healer, maybe. Your healer popped Darkness for you as he was in the execute phase. Oh my god. So you went aim shot into a couple arcane shots into rapid fire. Take it down yourself little by little. Into an aim shot, and you got a proc for aim shot, I think, didn't you? Or was that a sniper shot? No, it wasn't even that. It was just aim shot into a... Oh my god. What if you had... what is it? The Disc Priest buff. With 50% damage when you opened. They trapped the healer while in stealth, and then one-shot the Shadow Priest with the buff. Oh my god, that was so good. That was so good. Holy shit. Invite, spectator, match. DR Trap, Pog Champ. Pog, dude, he one-shot him. It's gonna be Lord, and Zan Zaya T5. I have no target. Is it Lord's name? I think it's Lord, man. Elfrost, okay. Okay, so Lord, I have to go with Anxiety. I mean, Elfrost. I have to use your character name. So I'm gonna need to remember that. Alrighty, boys, let's get another one going, yeah? Let's get another duel going, yeah? Let's take a bite out of the food, man. I still have food here. I got a cheese stick I can nibble on. I keep forgetting Scatter Charge The fast trap. It didn't used to. It didn't used to. It used to be part of the setup. That's all it is. What's up, Mac? How you doing, my man? What's the Alliance to Horde ratio in war mode? Not as high as 30%. I think it's like 20% more Horde or something along those lines. The Alliance has that extra buff in war mode, but not by 30% anymore. Only like 20 or 25. I can't tell. But they definitely have more. Alright, back, man. There, bro. I appreciate you asking, man. My back is doing pretty good. A lot better than before. Alright, boys. Switch. Alright, who do we got? Whoa. Airbus. Making a comeback. Gonna be the first man standing. The first warlock of the team. On the alliance with goals. Okasaka Loco, Reaper. Ooh, that's a different name, different person. And he's excited making a comeback. Gonna sit out here. That's such a cool piece of armor, man. Honestly, one of the coolest pieces. Versus Alboxo is the first man standing. It's gonna be Airbus versus Alboxo, the assassination rogue. There's gonna be a horror effect, but it didn't run on Alboxo far enough. Cataclysm to follow into a fear. Gonna pre-cloak it off the bat. Airbus could go for a port. It is gonna land one as Maledict Trinket connects with Airbus. Trying to get a Casbolt up and running or something. Gonna get hit. There's gonna be a Void Operation coming out as Alboxo does get himself a vanish off. Gonna get caught into the rain of fire. With a Casbolt to follow. Big old Infernal. No, actually gonna smoke bomb it. Shot of Fury coming around the corner. Actually misses Alboxo. But that rain of fire is still going to continue doing some damage. Infernal is going to walk over. Box is going to start taking damage from the Infernal. As Cataclysm is going to connect. Going to get root into Boxer. Kidney shot coming down. Airbus is going to trick it out of it. Gets the root into Boxer for a moment. Blind coming onto the Warlock. As he sends out a Mortal Coil onto the Rogue. It is going to be the Pet CC. Airbus is going to be allowed to get a full fear. No, Trinket advantage. Trinket is stealth coming out for Alboxo. Airbus is kind of running out of defenses right now. Almost catches the Rogue with the AoE. But not quite. This way, the pet is not going to be able to get any kind of CC now. Maledict coming in onto the Rogue as the Rogue is trying to end the Warlock with the Kidney Shot coming down. Marvelous and Venom. The Maledict wears off. Airbus trying to get a fear set up. Does he juke out a kick? Does juke out a kick from a boxer into a Chaos Bolt to follow? Does get him rooted out. That's going to be a Cataclysm after. Does get another root of safety trick and get him procced. That's going to be the pet running over there. Airbus is in a decent position right now. Just needs to make sure he has a setup. He has a Death Coil available. Is going to get a Death Coil onto the Rogue. Trying to land another Chaos Bolt. But the Rogue is actually not going to line it. Full Kidney coming on to Airbus. Can he get CC by the pet? He can land the full CC by the pet. If Airbus has another full burst available. Trying to go for Shot of Fury. Immolate combo. Onto the Rogue. Can he end it with an Incinerate? Does end it with an Incinerate, dude. These Destro Warlocks are coming out of the woodworks. These boys are making some plays. It's going to be up next. Katrikin going to slow down the opener into a Fear Chaos Bolt as an opener. That's going to do a little bit of damage with the Cataclysm, but Cat is going to bail out of it from one side to the other. He's going to deal with the pet. Going to be like, you know what? I'll take your pet for a second. Let me build up the rage. Let me build up my health. Now I'm ready. Now I'm ready. Get over here, Warlock. Get over here. Lowe's a stun this time into a CC by the pet. Trinkets out of it immediately. Gonna go for some big damage onto Airbus. As Airbus just trying to get some damage rolling back. It's gonna be a big old Mortal Coil separating these two. But that's gonna be a big reflect for Cat. Right now, Airbus is gonna reflect all the damage back into himself. That's gonna be Fear hitting Katrikin though at the very last moment, as well as available for Airbus. Airbus is just trying to get himself some damage. And it's gonna bail out of it. As I think either a Charger or an X could try to come out for Katrikin. Not quite sure. Gonna be a stun onto the Warlock. He gets out of that one. Into a stun onto Cat. Into a Casbolt to follow. Into a Pet CC. Cat is charmed by the pet out in the open with more Destruction Warlock damage coming out. He's gonna get the Enrage regen up and running right now with a Reflect for a few moments. Reflect is down, but it's gonna be still lots of defenses coming in for Cat. Lots of healing back. Realizing the Destruction Warlocks are gonna be a little bit of a bother for him. And Airbus, as long as he's out in the open, gonna have the CC lock chain combo. That's gonna be stun onto Airbus, but Cat is gonna get out of that stun. Mortal Coil into Cat, into a Mallet Trinket, Infernal dropping, Chaos Bolt, Fear coming down. It's gonna get the pet running away. Cataclysm trying to come down, is gonna interrupt him on fire. Airbus trying to get some big CC setup going. No, actually going to try to bail out of there with a Void Operation. Is going to make some distance away from Cat. Rooting Cat out in the open with a Chaos Bolt to follow. Doesn't want to get reflected though. There's going to be Cat stopping one Chaos Bolt, but a second one does eliminate him. And he singes down and he burns. Next up, it's going to be Light. Light's path. Gonna get hit with a fear. After the Chaos Bolt burns through that full Shield of Vengeance, Airbus getting stunned up right now. Is there any kind of CC that Airbus can go for? Trying to get some pet CC for a moment, but the holy damage does end up eliminating him. And next up is going to be his Anxiety, dropping a nice Hodge onto Light's path. Bubba coming in for Light's path early right now. Trying to go for some damage onto Zan while he's got him. Actually, I was thinking, maybe, did he go small for a second? But he didn't. I thought he went small for a second because of a toy. Oh, he did go small because of a toy for a second. I don't really know what toy it was. That's going to be Light's path, forcing out a lot of cooldowns out of his Anxiety. Big defensive coming in, but Light's path is kind of naked right now. It does have another wings available. Short wings with the 1 minute wing. Does try to go for a healer or two, but it looks like Zang is going to be able to take him out. Next up is Elfrost with a breath into a Ring of Frost. Not going to lie, Anxiety into a Ring of Frost. Zan decides to make a turn. Hodge defensively onto Elf. Needs to go away and re-heal. Elf is just going to have to find a way to get around the pillar, around Zan. Polymorph is still available. Needs to burn through a bubble as the bop is not going to be really of any major issue. Elfrost has this in a bag right now versus a Paladin. Breath coming down into a Polymorph. Zan doesn't have a trinket for a while. Bubble is only one defensive, one major defensive. This is getting off two Greater Pyros. The two Greater Pyros are going to get chucked out and connecting with Zan. Can Elfrost do anything from it? Does get interrupted onto Zan. Is going to go for a proc for a Pyro. Can he get another one going? Bubble coming out for Zan. This is where Elfrost needs to bail out. Force out a big defensive. Gonna get a temper rolling just to make sure he's all good and ready to go. Trying to get another Dragon's Breath into a Ring of Frost, trying to keep Anxiety's health low. Zan has nowhere to go but to heal. He has nowhere to go but just run. Big Meteor coming down onto Zan as it's choosing to sit in the Ring of Frost. Another G-Pyre is coming out. Zan, does he have the mana to heal? Is going to get one more flashlight. No, get interrupted. And G-Pyre is going to be able to take him out. Elfrost is going to go for an instant invis against whoever he goes up first. Going up versus a Feral. This is going to be really a match of... really a pretty good matchup. Elfrost didn't even pop Combustion. Ghouls doesn't has all his defensives. Elfrost does have Ice Block and everything. The only thing he doesn't have is Invis for another like 4 and some minutes. Going to be an opener by Ghouls onto the Mage Base. He's going to trick it that immediately and try to get a Great Pyro off. It's going to be Ghouls getting a kick early. And Elfrost, oh, still lands a Great Pyro around the corner. And Ghouls is going to take that damage. Gonna take that damage. Hasn't even got any kind of defenses out of Elfrost. Any kind of CC. Elfrost making sure to get himself a full meal planned. Gonna be Ghouls trying to get in. Getting some big bleed damage onto Elfrost. As Ring of Frost getting set up right now. Ghouls is gonna bail away from it. Elf is trying to kind of just tease him around the corner. Are you gonna come out? Are you gonna come in? Does get himself a shield up and running. But his health is not looking that amazing. His health is just depleting so quickly. Just burned through that shield so fast. I think Ghouls is playing some heavy bleed build. Gonna be big old crits coming down onto Ghouls right now. Frost is gonna drop down Meteor. Ghouls is gonna bail away from it after getting smacked by that Maledict. This is where Elfrost is continuing to try to get some damage, trying to wait out for that Cauterize. Combustion down. Was able to steal some heals off of Ghouls right now. Gonna be able to get some rehealing going. That's gonna be a big old Cauterize as he drops himself into an Ice Block. Has to block this damage right now. Is going to be able to go for food immediately. Can you get at least one tick of food? Somehow he still gets like interrupted on food though. Elfrost is in a bad position health wise. Gonna go for a big defensive with a Ring of Frost. Does land a Ring of Frost into Ghouls. Ghouls is gonna try to get around it. Does get a G-Pyre off. And Ghouls is just eating so many crits buff available back to back. So many Fire Blasts coming down onto this Feral. And then we continue to see Elfrost just stealing so many buffs from Ghost, dropping down a Meteor, but Ghost is going to be able to ghost it, or Ghouls. His name is Ghouls. For some reason I read it as Ghost. Big bite coming down to end up Elfrost, and that's going to be a last man standing. Just bad attacks coming in. Doesn't matter the trinket that most of these players have. Maledict, yep, Maledict trinket. Miss Ring of Frost and Mega Lull, dude, that's such a good ability from back in the day. Wasn't that ability not a cast? It was like an insta. And it just had like a time to lock itself? I'm not wrong. Ghouls is gonna bail away from the Rogue, trying to catch a Re. Is gonna almost catch a Re, or did he just find the Rogue? Not even sure what happened. But wall available for Ghouls. Vanish doesn't pop to defensive. Kidney coming down to Ghouls. Forces out Trinket out of the Druid. Into a blind could go for a full resap into a mark with a Kidney. As long as Ghouls isn't allowed to go into bear form, this will be good. Goals getting sapped up. Vanish getting an opener. No bear for him for goals though. It's going to eat the full damage of an assassination rogue right now. Actually, we're going to see the rogue bail for a moment. Goals is going to get himself a massive heal going. Vanish decides, you know what, maybe I'll commit. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll commit. Maybe I won't. And that's going to give goals enough of a time and opportunity to get himself a full reset. I think Vanish is waiting for a whole nother kidney shot after DRs are wearing off of goals. Looks like that's exactly what Vanish is going for. Mallet coming in, going to smack the rogue, going to pre-cloak it ahead of time. Goes going to try to get the heals rolling. Full kidney coming down. Does Vanish have enough damage to finish it? Doesn't want to use Vendetta or anything. Mark for Death in Venom, and down he goes. Oko is up next as a marksman hunter. Going to go for a camo, flare out onto Vanish. Doesn't find him though, as Vanish bails out of that smoke bomb immediately. So it's going to be up to Oko to either pick up the eye or look for the rogue. Looks like Oko is going to go pick up the eye. Needs to send the pet and add him directly. That's going to be just Vanish getting a nice stab onto Oko, building calm points off of the pet. Going to get some calm points set up off of Oko as well. Oko is going for some damage right now. It's going to be big damage with what is it? True shot aura. True shot? Kidney shot coming down onto Oko. Going to get a nice knockback into Vanish, and he's going to just Vanish. Just Vanish out of there. Oko is going to go for a heal. I think it was a lock hellstone. They're just going to have to go again, finding the rogue. Might just want to put a freezing trap on top of him, expecting the rogue to come out from anywhere. Throwing in traps all around the place. But does he expect the rogue? Rogue is going to get a sap on the pet. Going to open up with a Garrote onto Oko. Oko is just going to get a freezing trap. Tricky coming out by the rogue as he continues to get the damage. No Vendetta available quite yet, and actually eliminates Oko in a single setup without a Vendetta. Wow, Markvrath and Venom, I guess, must have had a major crit there. That's going to be trying to get away from the mage. Polymorph is still going to hit. Can Reaper end him right now. This is going to be a one opportunity. Is going to try to go for a G-Pyre. Not going to be able to. Big combustion coming down onto Vanish X. Full kidney coming in. Creeper is just going to ice block it off. Still trying to chase after Vanish. Meteor on one side, trying to get procs on the other. Mallet trick it to follow. Vanish cannot heal off of this. Is he going to die to the dodge from the mastery? Could, honestly. Hitting it to Reaper a little bit. Doing some damage to himself for the shield. Continuing to try to maintain himself as best as possible. Trying to range. The mage is going to blink on top of him and end him. Okay. Alright. Interesting. Interesting duel. I think coming off of Chrysler and Fortune duel. That was a good duel, man. Wasn't quite as insanely hype, but it was a good duel regardless, chat. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good duel for everybody who participated. Airbus, what's up? Ready 5-5? Airbus was just in that group. Who is up next, boys? I need a whisper. If you got a group right now and you want to do it, let me know. I think Minimi just said ready. So who wants to queue up against Minimi, boys? Let me know. Let me take a second to just have a soda, boys, alrighty? Let me take a second with a soda. Just to chat with you. I got another one for you, for buddy last night. This time, DRing my trap. No DRing of trap. So you freeze him into an aim shot. Rapid fire to follow. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Look at that, boys. Look at that. Oh, he died. Wait, what did Trinket? Did Trinket at the end? Did Trinket at the end? Pretty sure his teammate was like, no, 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 I got you, dude. I got you, fam. I got you. Okay, I think it's gonna be Horde Slayer. Shadow, my man, what's up, dude? Thank you for the stream, Dala. Thank you for the stream, Dala. Just want to show my appreciation. Maybe in a week or two I can even show my skills on an A. Yo, Shadow, more than welcome to, man. More than welcome to. Hey, can we get a hashtag Shadow in chat showing our appreciation for the wonderful donation? Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the support, dude. I appreciate it all. A healer stun? Yeah, that's nuts, man. That was an awesome combo. I'm leveling him up right now. So I'm 56. Awesome, Bramble. Hope you enjoyed, my man. Any some more soda? Nah, not today, boys. No some more soda today. Hey, how do I join your arena? I'm in Kazakh. So if you guys want to join any of the 5-5-1-1 duels, you guys are more than welcome to. Hit I on your keyboard to bring up custom PvP. Open up LFG. 2 tabs. One for dungeons, one for PvP. Go to PvP, custom pre-made, custom groups. Find a group. Type in number 5 in the search. Enter. And you'll find a 5-5-1-1 group. Hopefully you guys don't have any of your hopefully you guys won't have any of your language filters enabled and whatnot. I don't really know if EU actually uses any language filters, but every time we used to do stuff on EU when I had a Legion account in EU, we actually did a lot of stuff. Everybody will say, oh, it's language filters. It's hard to find because of language filters or whatever. So we're gonna queue enemy versus Horde Slayer. There we go. Gonna get another one going, boys. How are the duels today? Any big fishes? Corey, we actually had a lot of good duels, man. I hope you're having a good evening, my dude. Hope you're having a good one. I just got a new computer. Need a week to get the gear at least. All right, sounds good, Shadowrunner. Sounds good, man. Thank you so much for your donor, dude. Appreciate it, my man. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Male undead animations make me orgasm compared to female undead. Yeah, the male undead animations are pretty goddamn good. Like some of the casts that just like look so good. They were designed to be casters from back in the day, though, dude. From way back in the day. Is this EU or NA? Quappy, this is EU for the day, man. Friday's always EU. Doing one more after this, Dal? Of course. What time is it? 6:40? Yeah, we're doing at least one more. We can get a 1v1 going if you guys want to. I think I have enough time for a 1v1 after this. Chrysler eating them up as always, dude. Chrysler is just obliterating everybody, dude. Honestly, switch. Chrysler is obliterating everybody. Alrighty, boys. Let's see what we got. We got Durix, Brian, and the Horde. We also got Dead following up. We got Lulu as well. Meme Hunter is back, making some memes happen. And Zico, looks like Zico is the first man standing versus Ancient Chaos. Oh my god. Were you a dwarf always? Bilbo Hunter on the alliance. Lucky Mage, Sharia, and Tasty making a comeback. It's going to be Ancient Chaos versus Zico. Gets thrown into a kidney with dots and everything. Gonna port out. Gonna catch this rogue out on one side with a touch enough to follow. Zico is 100% gonna have to trinket this, or he isn't. There's going to be a full, maybe, Fist of Fury. Fist of Fury coming down. Zico's taking a lot of damage with an evasion coming down. His health is fairly low. With the Cloak of Shadows pretty early on. Does get another kidney onto Ancient. But Ancient is going to be able to throw him into a Ring of Peace. Knock him out. And going to go for a few Vivifies back to back. This man got some balls, chat. This boy got some balls. He got some balls for a dwarf. Look at that. Ezekiel is going to restealth, going to wait it out. Ancient just waiting for the rogue. Ezekiel, I don't think he put himself up in a good spot in the opener. We'll see if Ancient ends up taking him out, though. Mark for Death Kidney, again, as always, with a Vendetta this time. Ezekiel is committing a lot of cooldowns into Ancient right now. Karma as a response coming in immediately with a blind to follow. Ezekiel forced a lot of CDs into Ancient, forced Karma, and now he's just going for a big old reset. Sap comes in. Probably another sap. It's going to be literally full reset right now. Full stun coming in by Ancient. Tricky coming in for Zico, though, into a dampen harm by Ancient. Trying to land a Fist of Fury onto Zico, but he is too fast for that. Ancient's just going to have to chase after him with that Tiger's Lust. Kidney shot to throw it around. Zico is trying to turn his duel around with the dots. Going to run around again. Letting the dots do the work for themselves. Ancient rolling off the side. Going to be able to port back. And Zico back in stealth. Spin and Cranky coming down right now for Ancient Chaos. Vilifies coming in back to back. Sap comes in. This is going to be Zico's game, man. He controls this game right now. Every time he gets to open up. Was that the shortest stun in the world? I think Ancient Chaos just got hit by the shortest stun ever. Going to lock down Zico with that Fist of Fury. Zico has nowhere to go. Slow's coming in with a Warlock Dragon Punch. After Tiger's Lust coming in, trying to catch up and end this rogue. Trying to pull him away. And the other side with a Ring of Peace with the images. He ends up taking him out. Next up is going to be Durix. Another shortest stun in the world. And Cap coming in onto Durix. Ancient is going to go for Fist of Fury, locking down the Outlaw Rogue right now with a touch of death. Stun comes in. Dirks is going to break out with a killing spree. And going to go Cloak of Shadows afterwards. Does he get a Vendetta off? No Vendetta. Going to put himself in a bad spot. Parry up and running. Ancient Chaos has a Karma in just a moment. Is going to Karma right now as the Maledict hits him right in the face. Dirks has no way of dealing with this except for Vanish. And Ancient is going to go for heals back to back. Dirks getting put out in the open. Ancient is going to pour it out. Dirks needs to find a way to deal with this. Needs to end. And Fist of Fury might lock him out. Ancient does take out a second rogue in a row. Next up is going to be Dead. Making a comeback again. Haven't seen this bad boy in a bit. He's going to allow Ancient Chaos to go for a full honor duel. Very, very honorable man. Very honorable. Very honorable. Pretty sure Chad is going to do some 1v1s on the year. Yeah. We'll see, boys. We'll see. Go Tasty Melt them, bro. What's up, Kowalski? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. I challenged Chrysler? Yo, we could have Cat versus Chrysler. Did Warrior versus Warlock. I'll be down. I'll be down. I might just shout up it's called the Chad. I kind of want to take that name now. Zinks, I kind of want to take that name. I want to change my priest from a Belv into a Makar and name him the Chad. Should I do that? Kren, should I do that? I could try it. Don't make a character Chad on US Dalaran, please. It's going to be Ancient versus Dead. Dead is going to be able to get the opener with a dots incap coming in on the pet as Dead is trying to get some range from Ancient with grenades. Going to be a lockdown in Fist of Fury. We're going to break out of it. Ring of Peace is going to try to turn him around. Ancient does use a dampen harm into a whirling dragon punch off of Dead. Dead is going to trigger that stun. Didn't want to eat the full damage of the hunter or of the monk. It's going to go for a full camo, full reset, allowing Ancient to also get a full restart as well. Dead using the camo to its max, trying to make sure he's fully healed up. Ancient versus Dead. Dead is going to be able to snag one dot around the corner into Ancient. Going to get the root up and running with grenades to follow. Ancient is going to try to get in, trying to turn this damage around. Has a fair amount of defenses. No wall available. What kind of honor challenge is Ancient going for if no wall? Karma coming in pretty early, and Dead is going to try to take the damage. No, going to put him on ice. Going to try to freeze and trap through the Karma damage for a bit. And she's going to be stuck kind of in the open. Is going to land an incap onto Dead with a river fight to follow. Needs to get him back in combat. Dead realizing he can't really do much. Is going to be manning bandage. Does have a trap right behind him. Fist of Fury to follow as a Maledict trinket is going to use onto Ancient. Going to pour it out. Stun coming in. Ancient without a trinket. Dead I think has him locked down right now. Has all the damage with his pet. It's going to be a Ring of Peace in order to get the Dead out. Dead all he can really do is get those grenades in. Going to get a root trap onto Ancient. As Ancient gets a stun into Dead. Going to use his Dwarven Racial to take off all those dots. Does Ancient have anything? Fist of Fury to follow. Dead as a defensive still. Safety trinket coming out as he throws a grenade at Ancient's face. Ancient gets himself one last heal available before he goes down. No Karma available for a bit. And Dead does end up taking him out without having to use Turtle Shell. Does drop a freezing trap on the side. Tasty sees that trap. Lets his pet take it. And Tasty's just going to have to go and deal with this. He just took it out. His Dwarven Brethren, his Dark Iron Brethren. Going to drop down Capacitor Totem and a Slow Totem. Going to try to get Dead out. Is going to get the pet in combat. And Dead is going to have to run through everything. Light and Last to take Dead down maybe with a peg. The Elemental is not even doing damage. What is this Ellie doing? Finally, a Flame Shock gets established onto Dead. Does get a defensive rolling. Needs to go for a heal, but that Flame Shock is not going to allow for it. It's going to be instant trinket out of Tasty with a zap taking out the Hunter. Next up is going to be Lulu. Trying to take out Tasty in a 1v1. Tasty no longer with a trinket. Does a wall if necessary. Does get an Earth Shock onto Lulu. With a root to follow. Tiger's lost out of it. Trying to get a Hex up and running. Trying not to get kicked by that Hex is going to be in cap as Lulu gets himself a big setup going. Wall coming out for Tasty with a stun to Lulu. Lulu's just going to have to sit the stun the whole time. Cannot trinket out of it. Otherwise, he's going to hit with a Hex. Tasty is going to bail out of it with Ghost Wolf. Knocked back until Lulu has dampened and Trinket is coming in with Maledict. It's going to be rolling Dragon Punch as he locks out Tasty on that Hex. Next up is going to be Bilbo coming in as Beast Mastery, trying to get some damage onto Lulu. It is going to be a stun coming in onto Bilbo with a freezing trap to follow as Lulu goes for a big old Karma as he sees Bilbo committing a lot of damage. Does Bilbo run Dire Basilisk anymore? He still does, doesn't he? I guess this is big offensive that still haven't gotten used quite yet. They still can get a lot of damage onto Lulu if necessary. Lulu's going to be there with a pet. Going to go for a few Vivifies. Going to get the images up and running as Bilbo engages close. Stun coming down with a Fist of Fury. Going to go for early Whirling Dragon Punch as Maledict is going to hit Lulu. Bilbo's trying to turn this damage around on this monk right now as the monk is trying to bail behind the pillar. Back to back, just keeps running behind the pillar as much as he can. Incap coming on to Bilbo as he tries to approach with big offensives. Is there going to be a stun out of Bilbo? It's going to be touch of death. Bilbo needs to find a way to counter this. Dust of Dire Bastards, Turtle Shell coming down pretty early on, and Lelou's going to bail all the way to the other side of the pillar. That Dire Bastards is not going to be able to get any damage from this range, and Bilbo, all he can do is throw some traps, trying to coax Lelou out. Not gonna happen. The hunter is not gonna run out. Is gonna wait out the Dire Bastards the whole time. Wall coming in as he pre-engages approach with Bilbo. Gonna be a stun out of the and trinket to follow. Lelou's continue to do damage to Bilbo. Bilbo's gonna go for aspect of the wild, trying to get his own self heals rolling at 90% dampening, taking down Lelou's health little by little. But Bilbo's health is not looking all that amazing. Port coming in for Lelou as he hits a couple of kill commands back to back. That's going to be Lelou trying to get himself some heals. Incap coming in onto Bilbo as he gets himself a defensive rolling ahead of time. A stun comes in. Lelou's not going to be able to crit any of those abilities. Karma coming in right now. Bilbo could go for a freezing trap. Does land a freezing trap. Bilbo could open up with another CC setup. Or maybe even get himself a camo. Feign Death coming in. Not quite a camo. Lelou's not allowing for it. Bilbo is going to get a pet heal rolling. And Maledictic is going to hit Bilbo. Lelou is going to go for massive OFIs back to back. Might even allow Bilbo to get a full reset. Nope, not gonna let him. Bilbo needs to work with the health that he's got. Gonna disengage the Fist of Fury as Dampen Hunt coming in for Lelou. And Lelou does take him out with a Whirling Dragon Punch. Lucky Mage is going in with a Maledictic off the bat. Trying to go for instant cast back-to-back. Arcane Blast is gonna blink around with Arcane Missiles. Is gonna continue and finish off Lelou with that damage. Pressured him early, and Meme Hunter is up next to the last man standing. So far, so good, boys. So far, so good. Meme Hunter getting hit, using a slow onto American Jesus. How you doing, my man? Oi, boy, I'm doing pretty good, American Jesus. How about you, my man? Can we get a hashtag American Jesus in chat? Showing appreciation for the one for donut. I'm doing beautiful, my man. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Thank you so much for the donut, man. That's very beautiful of you, dude. That's absolutely beautiful. I like the name too, by the way. Just for the name alone. Hashtag American Jesus, boys. Hashtag American Jesus. It's going to be Lucky Mage versus Meme Hunter. Meme is going to just chill behind the pillar for a little bit. Lucky is pacing back to back, trying to find an angle. Has the dots, needs to get Meme Hunter out in the open so he can catch him with our arcane missiles. Gonna go for an invis, rooting out Meme Hunter in the open. Meme Hunter is gonna be able to land a stun, steal a buff from the mage into an I-beam. The mage is gonna get some arcane missiles at range. I don't know if Meme Hunter has an interrupter available, but he's trying to keep charging to Lucky Mage, and Lucky is just playing circles around the guy. Temporal Shield coming in right now for a heal as Metamorphosis comes out from Meme. Going to drop himself down into darkness. Needs to do as much damage as he can. Needs to stay in the darkness though as Lucky Mage is trying to coax him out. Ice Block coming in early. Trying to get this instant cast. Meme's 100 health is not doing that amazing. Blur does come out. It's going to be a bit of a defensive. Trying to trying to stay offensive with Lucky Mage. Doesn't have as much leech as some of the other Demon Hunters, but trying to get some damage in, and it's going to be taken out of this Arcane Missiles. Ooh, that was a good duel, man. That was a good set of duels. Alright, chat, should we do one more and a 1v1? Should we get the 1v1 duel? The 1v1 mono mono? Cat did say he wants to go versus Chrysler. So that's going to be an interesting one. A Fury Warrior versus a Destruction Warlock. Someone have a 1 place for an ally? Maybe. What do you guys want to do? Get my group in? Get your group in? Any good guides on Windwalker? We'll probably do a video with Minimi to get you guys an up-to-date Windwalker guide. Plus we got a Bam X in here too. We got Judo. There's a lot of good monks that have been doing these duels before. 40% lead, but 50% future blink and 32% dampen. Doesn't help to heal as a Demon Hunter. Well, I was hoping maybe, you know what I mean? Is it 40% or 50% leads? That's still a lot of leads, dude. I want to go versus Dead. Zan wants to go versus Dead. Alright, chat. Let's find out what do we want to. Do you want to see one more 5v5 duel, or would you rather see a 1v1? Warrior Catrican versus Chrysler in a 1v1 duel. Which one do you guys want to see? Let me know, boys. Let me know. Hey, buddy, can I tag you in battle tag so I can write you because of 5v1 duels or 1v1 versus Dead? Chris, you're more than welcome to, dude. My BNet is Dalaran hashtag 1340. More than welcome to. Teamwork really wants to see that 1v1. But it looks like 1v1, 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 5-5, 1v1, 1v1, 5-5, 1v1, 1v1. Lots of 1v1s, man. Let's get the 1v1 rolling. All right, Cat, Chrysler, I need both of you guys to get in a group of 2 people. And I'm going to queue you guys against one another. Catrican challenges Chrysler. Chrysler, what say you? Chrysler, let me know, dude. Do I have Chrysler on Real ID? I hope I do, dude. Or if somebody has Chrysler, man. I'm Furin. What's up, fam? How you doing, dude? Me versus Tasty or Chrysler? Well, Catrican challenged Chrysler before anybody. So we're going to do Catrican versus Chrysler. This cat did ask, man. It did say... Wait. It challenged him earlier. Because I remember seeing it. I'm going to close these for a second. Chrysler, if you can get in a group with somebody... if you can get in a group with Bilbo or I guess anybody who has me on Real ID, I want to queue you versus Cat. Cat, let me know if you're good, man. If you're good to go. Catrican, we're on stream chat. Because I remember seeing it. Let me see who has Chrysler, dude. If you guys have Chrysler in your group, let me know on Real ID. I'm ready. Chrysler, are you ready? Let me see if I saved that one. I'm not on. I'm sorry. I'll only one Cat next time. Oh really? Oh okay. Oh, that's a bummer. Oh, to watch the one who won somebody. Oh, that's kind of sad then. Me versus Cat. That's not even fair. And me and Blazing 1v1 at the end of the stream tomorrow. Sure. Yeah, if you guys want to do it. Guys, I'm betting on you, man. It looks like Chrysler is not going to be dueling this one, boys. It's all good. Fortune versus Lulu. I still challenge Dead. Anxiety versus Dead. Pally versus Hunter. I wish I had my sub. I'm just Vanish. What's up, Vanish? How you doing, man? Then you FA. I'm a Fury and a B tag. I'm open to anyone you won. Well, I was thinking Chrysler and Cat was going to be really cool, man. Because Cat is like this unkillable Fury warrior that heals like a god. And Chrysler is just this master of CC and massive chaos bolts. Like, it's super fun to watch. You know what I mean? I think I did it last week, Dal. Check B tag. Oi. Well, if you're not online, then I don't really see Chrysler. Unless I do? Because if you're offline, then I wouldn't really know. Unless you have the exact same Chrysler. I have Cringe or Peer. Unless you have a different name. Which I think you do. Oh, sir, how you doing, man? How you doing, dude? Now, when are we gonna do the interviews? I gotta schedule a day for that, man. I gotta schedule a day for that C-Bark. Today I was working on other things. Today I was taking it to Discord to figure out what happened yesterday. Long story short.
Hey man, keep up the good work. Love this series.
Hey man, keep up the good work series. Yo, Thos, appreciate you, my man. I'm gonna check the friend request, same as B tag name. Oh, okay. Yo, Solar, appreciate you, my man. Yo, can we get a hashtag Solar in chat? Showing out appreciation for the wonderful dono, my man. I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you, my man. You know, I'll take care of it later. I'll take care of it later. Y'all, me versus Cat, good Paladin and good Warrior. I think Paladin just wins by default. That's the thing. I think Paladin just wins by default. You know what I mean? That's the see. That's you, bro. Shakur, what's up, my man? Hope you're having a good evening. Looking if I am Horde, I'm able to join duels. Mac might we're trying to see if we can get a 1v1 going. Like a proper 1v1, best out of 3. BDW somebody versus duel. Yeah, Paladin versus Warrior, not fair. That's exactly what I'm thinking, right? Because like Minim is like, oh, let me duel Cat, but I'm like, Minim is a monk. What is Cat gonna do against a monk? Right? We could try. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is Minimi? I mean, what is Cat gonna be able to do versus Minimi? This is like secondhand bullying. This is secondhand bullying. That's what I like to think of. Look at 2 classes. Look at 2 people. Because like yes, last week, or actually it was sometime this week. We had Binus, a Fury Warrior on NA versus a Feral. He beat that Feral in duel once, outside of a 1v1. But then, we had him 1v1 because he was like, you know what? I think I could defeat a Feral. We all know how that went. The Feral obliterated him. There was nothing he could do. So that duel is probably not going to go as a stream video, because everybody knows exactly what's going to happen. But when it's a really close duel, when it's a really clutch match, when you're just on the edge of your seat, just watching two motherfuckers go in there, just pounding each other with damage, getting so close to low health and coming back, so close and coming back, turn around, then this turn around, this cooldown, that cooldown. That's the excitement that I'm looking for. That is the excitement that I want out of my gameplay. Depends on arena, honestly. I might surprise you. Cat, I mean, if you want a duel, we can have you duel whoever you want. Do you want a paladin? Do you want a monk? Cat, you get to choose the class you want to go up against, man. If Cat wants to do it, then we'll let Cat do it. That's because he's such a fucking beauty. Demon Hunter Retribution, dude. Oh, I think Paladin still wins against DH. What about Purple Haze and Catrican? Demon Hunter versus Warrior. Would that work? Monk is kiting. Paladin has no kiting. True, but Paladin has Shield of Vengeance. Paladin has Bob. Paladin has Bubble. Paladin has Heals. Is Anxiety versus Minimi? It's going to be Paladin versus Monk duel. It's going to be a lot of resets and reheals. I think we'll save that for the next week. You know what I mean? I thought Binus would get red by Quinrat too. Yeah, I thought so too. Baron saying I didn't try all that game. Hope Binus how the game would go. What's up, Quinrat? I hope you're having a good one, my man. Hope you're having a good one, dude. Did you post him on 1v5? I'm going to take a look at it again, Quinrat. Bring the Monk or the Pala. Cat says bring the Monk or the Pala. Pala against Shaman? Oh, Tasty. Does Tasty want to duel somebody? Does Tasty want a Tasty duel? Or I'll take Elfrost. Another Warrior versus Mage. I don't know if I want to do too many like Warrior versus Mage like. I'd rather do another class. I'll do Tasty. Boomkin versus Shaman. I'll take it. Yo, Boomkin versus Shaman. How does that sound? How does that sound? Boomkin versus Shaman. Boomkin versus Shaman. Boomkin versus Shaman. How does that sound? Yes? No? Yes? No? Yes, chat? No, chat? Yes? No? 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 Yes? 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 What am I seeing in chat? What am I seeing in chat? I like the idea of Boomkin versus Ellie. Rip Boomkin? You think he's gonna get obliterated like that? Sub versus Arms Warrior. Oh, Sub versus Arms Warrior. That actually would be kind of interesting. I think Sub still wins, but Arms Warrior would be. Seems like fun. Boom Sham good. Me fine. Golden Cat. Tasty better. Yes. No. Yes. No. Ellie always wins. We'll see. All right, Tasty. All right, Pelcher. Let's get us two people, man. Tasty. Get yourself one man running. Chicken. I'm calling you chicken. Pelcher, get yourself one man running. I want to see Pelcher. I want to see Tasty. I want to see both of those with a one person. Boomkin versus Ellie. I'm committing to this. I'm committing to this. I like the idea. As the first, bring me anybody but purple can't. But purple Fury can't win Demon Hunter. I mean, we'll do more duels throughout the week, guys. So it's not like it's not like it's like gonna be the last duel ever, and you guys won't be able to do anything ever. Just do it. I kind of like it, man. I kind of like it. I like the idea of a Boomkin versus Elemental. Hey, see if you want to send me a message, man. Shoot me a message. Fury versus Fury. Oh, that'd be kind of interesting. That'd be kind of interesting. Demon Hunter versus Catrican. Catrican said, please don't do Demon Hunter. Fury can't beat a DH. I got friend zoned. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to see that warrior. I need one for group. Perfect. If you guys want to open up an LFG group, man, that will work. Need one for group. Alright. Pelcher and Tasty. Let me know when you guys are good to go, man. What's your B-Tag, Dalaran? Mac. My B-Tag is Dalaran hashtag 1340 every single day, man. Every single day. Right, he's being toxic. I think he needs a perma ban. Who? Seavark? Well, the problem is, Seavark has that immunity. If you sponsor the stream, if you're a member of this beautiful stream, if you're such a fucking beauty that you end up sponsoring the stream, using all of our emotes, you get immunity to any in-chat ban. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's your playground. So feel free to sponsor the stream if you guys enjoy the content for all the best emotes you see on YouTube outside of here, and feel free to spam as much as you want in the chat, any kind of hype that you guys have, or quietly watch the stream if you wish. Whatever you guys want to do, whichever ones you want to do, that is all allowed for anybody who supports me and what I do to that level. Ha! Alright, Pelcher got a guy. Tasty needs one. Tasty needs one. Who wants to be Tasty's plus one? Who wants to be Tasty's plus one? It's so Body's credit card to sponsor. I'll be at it in a second. Sounds good, Jesse. Sounds good, man. I'm showing you on my stream. Does that mean I can spam? No, sponsor means like somebody who actually sponsors. Alrighty, boys. Let's get one going. Let's get one up and running. Don't know how the Boomkin versus Alien gonna go, but I like the idea of it. Imagine picking BAMX and not me for the guide, Pepe hands. Minimi. What do you mean? I said, what? Okay, jump. I don't really know what you mean. I actually don't know what you mean. Invite, spectator, match, chicken, mark 5. Alright, Boomy versus Ellie. I don't know how this is gonna go. But Pelcher is like, you know what? I can do this. 12-run arena. I don't know what map helps these two. Maybe line of sight helps, maybe line of sight doesn't help. So we're gonna randomize our maps completely, okay? Tell them instead of pick our principal in Discord. I mean, if you wanna put it in like a meme, please. That'll work. Filthy Alliance. Filthy Alliance. Oh, we're experiencing some turbulence, boys. If we're getting a little bit of lag, don't worry too much about it. We're just getting some turbulence. Doesn't look all that good right now. Are we good? Are we back? Yum. When is the outside emo going to be made? I was actually going to work on it today. I still might. I get a sippy sip. Alrighty, boys. Here we are. Here we are. We got Pelcher in here with a Lou. Lou doing a little bit of a dance. Just doing a little bit of a dance to encourage him. It's like, yo, go. He's a man. He can do it. If he can do it, no one can. Like, literally cheerleader. While Tasty's over there. Can Sharia and Lulu both bail, by the way? Can Sharia and Lulu both leave these duels? Just so, for YouTube's sake, it looks pretty good. 1 health bar to 1 health bar. Very happy to have you guys join us and help these two get a 1v1 going. I really appreciate it. I really do. It's going to be Pelcher poking out around the corner. Getting the first dot onto Tasty. Tasty's Elite Shaman is going to go with the grounding and everything. Oh, it's so fun to see how these guys go with some of their abilities. It's going to be double moon setup for Pelcher. Has a big moon available. If he wants to go mass damage onto Tasty, Tasty is going to go behind the pillar. Going to get all his allies out. Greater Earth is actually going to get hit. And Pelcher wants to go maybe for restyle. Could he go for a restyle? Gonna get hit with a lightning lasso. Trinkets out of it immediately, just trying to line away from Tasty. But Tasty doesn't really have too much of crazy damage rolling. Pelcher just doesn't want to deal with any of these elementals at all. He's gonna go into bear. Get himself a heal maybe. Gonna get a CC on the pets. Actually gonna stun the pets for a moment. As we see Tasty gonna go with big Earth Shocks, big damage. Full Moon coming out for Pelcher. Big damage coming out to Tasty. Pelcher's actually taking a bunch of damage right now. Gonna hit it with a root. Lightning lasso, and is it gonna be into him? Looks like the den might be nigh. The chicken almost cooked. His goose isn't cooked quite yet. Gonna get a silence to Tasty, trying to get some back-to-back damage into the shaman. Right afterwards, gonna go for regrowth. Tasty trying to poke out. Bash coming in by Pelcher into another new moon, half moon, maybe full moon rotation. Gonna get some damage onto Tasty as Pelcher continues to live another day when the bear form. Gonna be able to go for full reheal, and so will Tasty. Tasty's gonna get himself up and running a little bit. Wants to get back at Pelcher immediately. Pelcher's actually going to go for full invis. Wants to find himself a different setup in a different area. But that's going to be Eye coming in for Tasty. Going to interrupt Pelcher on that Cyclone. Stun coming out full. Pelcher's going to have to eat the full lightning lasso of this damage. Going to go for a full moon right now. Tasty doesn't have an interrupt. Does he have anything to follow though? This is going to eat a few insta-casts, but Pelcher still doesn't have the same damage available. This to go for a big old incarn. Tasty has himself loaded up. Big old lightning bolts trying to catch Pelcher on the side. He is going to get one zap, I think, rolling. Maybe he can get a second one rolling. Does get a slow into Pelcher. Pelcher is going to pop into bear form. Bash coming in on Tasty from range. Tasty's actually going to trick it out of it into a big old earth shock. And Pelcher is going to go for a regrow. He's going to get interrupted. That's going to be a lightning lasso. Down he goes. I guess that's really it, huh? Huh. Well, there it is. Well, there it is, boys. It's a 40-year-old you with mustache and balding. Oh, Lord. Zinx, you saying this is me? 40-year-old me? Wait. Okay, making sure there's nothing that could dox him. Making sure there's nothing that can get doxed. Okay, we're gonna do this. That's your principle. Trying to like replicate his face a little bit. That does not look like me. That does not look like me. Come on. Come on. Alrighty, Pelcher. Alright, Pelcher. Alrighty, Tasty. Let's see if we get us going, boys. Let's get it. See if we get another one going. Pelcher, let me know when you're good to go, my man. No. Right out of spec needs some buffs. They're pure joke in PvP. I kind of agree with that, man. I see some marksmen play a little bit, but I kind of agree. They don't really do that much damage all on their own. Up for anyone? Waiting for Pelcher to say when he is ready and good to go. Pelcher went up against Tasty. We saw a thing or two. We'll see if he wants to continue. Hopefully he does. Let's do it. Zan, get in the group. The best I can crit is 60k. Ooh. Alright, these boys are ready again. Tasty versus Cat wants to do 1-1 versus Anxiety. Okay, I guess after Tasty and Pelcher get their best out of 3, we can do Anxiety and Cat. I guess that'll work. I'm fine with that. All right, Pelcher. Let's see if we have you in any position where you can win this. It does have a very humble Mog. Does have a very humble Mog. Wait, did I say Tasty? I guess I meant to say Pelcher. I'm getting these boys confused. Sharia and Lulu, if you guys can bail out of this, that'll be great for the YouTube purposes. I'd appreciate it. It's gonna be Pelcher versus Tasty. Tasty's setting himself up. Knows exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna do exactly the same thing. My question is, can Pelcher change his playstyle at all in order to try to see if he can best Tasty in this one? What else is he gonna do differently? Well, he has the big old Incarn. I guess maybe he can force out trick it out of Tasty. Pop Incarn while Tasty is low and get big damage. Ooh, gonna go with Adaptation as a change. That might be what ends up working for him. All right. Okay. I feel ya. I feel ya. Okay. That's gonna be maybe the trick. The Tasty. Every time he has a lightning lasso, he's gonna be able to lightning lasso every other lasso. And you can hex Pelcher to force out adaptation. So there's going to be a trinket guarantee. So Pelcher's overall going to get more trinkets off of this. One other question, does Tasty, unless Tasty goes for a stun onto Pelcher with the totem, so he DRs his own lasso, so he gets a little bit more duration on the lasso every other time. It's going to be opener by Pelcher onto Tasty with a big old rake in the opener. Tasty going to get a flame shock up and running with a greater earth alley as Tasty took some dots. Pelcher just going to go behind the pillar with a few heals. It's going to be capacity totem on one side. I think that's exactly what he tried to do. He tried to get a stun onto Pelcher. Going to be instant trick out of Pelcher. Going to set one instant cast at Tasty, and Tasty's going to bail behind the pillar with that. Pelcher is going to go for a few instas. Going to be able to get some damage. Going to go for a few more instances on Tasty. Tasty's going to hug the pillar pretty closely. And Tasty's going to finally push out, get some damage into Pelcher. Continue to use line of sight as best as possible. Since Pelcher has to cast most of his spells. Actually going to silence Tasty with a bash to follow. That's going to be a silence or interrupt onto Pelcher. Pelcher's continuing to get some damage onto Tasty. Tasty's actually forced out into a wall, trying to get more instant cast onto Pelcher. And Pelcher has Bark Skin rolling for him right now. Big Earth Shock. It's going to be full Lightning Lasso. Did he end up taking him out with Lightning Lasso? He don't. That was it. That was it. Wow. Simple as that. Okay. That was pretty quick. I was thinking maybe Pelcher figured out exactly the plan. Alrighty. Pelcher, do you want to get one more run going just for a best out of 3? Do you want to get one more going for a best out of 3 or not? Feel like inviting me. Huh. You want to get another one going just for best out of 3 or what? I can do more if you want to. Okay, I guess we could do best out of 3 just ended. It's up to you, Pelcher. If you don't want to do it, man, you don't have to. If you want to maybe try to change your playstyle just to see if you can even get close. Maybe you can be tasty once. That could work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then Cat versus whoever. Cat versus whoever he decided to duel, man. Cat will have to tell me who he's dueling. Alright, boys, one more. We gotta allow Pelcher one more chance, man. Maybe he can get it close, because that was just kind of so one-sided. I mean, both of these guys threw everything at each other, and Tasty just had a little bit more insta-cast abilities in order to get the damage rolling. I'll do a Zan first. Okay, cool. You versus Zan. I think you versus Zan will probably be the only one who will be able to do it, man. Lulu versus Tasty? Dan! Did we do Lulu versus Tasty? I think we've done Lulu versus Tasty before. I guess we could get another Lulu versus Tasty going. That'd be pretty cool. What's up, Dan? How you doing, my dude? Been a while, buddy. Hope you're doing great, my dude. I've seen you leveling the character here and there. That's pretty awesome of you, man. Them rogue plays, though. Hell yeah, dude. Alrighty, boys. It's gonna be the last one for our boy Pelcher. Can you do anything versus Tasty? Look at how angry Tasty is, dude. Look at the skull in his little belly. I don't think you can beat him, man. I don't think there's anything you can really do to beat him. It just might be impossible. But Pelcher, man, we'll give him one more chance. Hopefully you do good. Just chilling? Ah, it sound good, Dan. Sound good, my man. Okay, make it figure out with Zan. Yo, Cat, it's up to you who you're doing, man. Doesn't matter to me. It's gonna be Pelcher versus Tasty. Gonna get his old self up and running. I think I should change the staff a little bit too. Tasty's out in the open. He's gonna hang around by the pillar. Pelcher, what kind of a setup is he gonna go for? He's gonna go for a normal trinket. He's gonna go for a normal trinket. So maybe I don't really know what else he could really do. Maybe he's going back to this first original strat. The other one with adaptation was actually a pretty decent strat. If you had adaptation a lot more often. I guess he wants a time when he wants to be able to trinket out of the stun, which might give him more control over this duel. Gonna open up into Tasty, put some dots on him, gonna make sure his Moonfire and Sunfire are rolling, and Tasty is gonna roll around the corner with a lightning lasso. No trinket coming out for Pelcher, just gonna Barskin this towards the end though. Probably should have Barskin at the very beginning just to get the most value out of the damage. Big and Karn coming out, and Tasty is kind of out in the open. Gonna get a grounding totem for a moment. Wall coming out, getting silenced up. Gonna be bashed out of Pelcher. Short stun by his Word Stomp after. Tasty's taking a lot of damage right now. Is going to be able to dip behind the pillar. Pelcher's just going to continue to generate resources off of the Pet to Follow. Gonna try to go for a regrowth. There's going to be a lot of arcane damage. Sling it back to Tasty. But not before Tasty dips behind the pillar. As he leaves a couple Earth Shocks set into Pelcher. Putting Pelcher's health at a very low end. Gonna get himself a big old damage coming up. Gonna be able to interrupt Pelcher on any nature spells, zapping him around, zapping this little shabby boy. That's it. I don't think there's anything you can really do. I don't think there's anything you can do. Literally nothing. Lightning lasso into Lulu. He's trinkets it immediately. Gonna get a stun totem rolling. That's Lulu's gonna bail out of it. Trinket coming out for Tasty though, trying to get a hex up and running. No kick available for Lulu. Just bails. Not even his duel right now. Not even his duel. Alright, Zan. Alright, Cat. Cat, who you want to duel, man? I'll do Zan, mate. He's already in the group waiting these days. Gotta set up next week. There we go. Alright, Zan. Let me know, dude, if you're good to go. Let me know. What about Cat? Cat, let me know if you're good, man. Cat is here. Perfect. Let me get another thing going here. Alright, jump, land, start. Cool. Anxiety 5. Should we do a Nagrand and then Lord? We should do Nagrand and Lordaeron, shouldn't we? We'll do Nagrand, Lordaeron, and a random map, since I think LOS does help the Paladin by a little bit. So we are gonna play Nagrand with slight LOS, Lordaeron with 0 LOS, and then random map just to see what happens, because I don't really know exactly what we'll get. But we'll see there. Windwalker versus Ellie. Spirit casted the Duels LOL. Alright, Tasty. Alright, man, sounds good. Live versus Tasty. Yeah, but some classes do get it to big with counter, man. I want to do some of these duels in terms of like, I want to make it seem as fair, as equal, as close as possible. You know what I mean? Like if somebody decides a cat, right, him versus a monk, monk obviously wins. Unless cat is like, you know what, fuck it, I will 1v1 a monk. I will duel a monk. Okay, I want to try this first before we introduce these guys. Oh, wait, can I fly over? Can I fly over this? I want to fly over and look at these guys. I'm free. I'm free, boys. I'm gonna go look at wildlife. Peace. It's a wildlife stream right now. Look at the clefhoof in his natural habitat. I'm joking. It's gonna be Catrican first versus Zanxiety. Oh, out of the gates. These boys are going for some big damage. Cat does get a reflect early. Is gonna go for a Blaze Storm in case Zan is gonna go for a Hodge. That's where Cat is going to bail out for a little bit. Needs to wait until one of those abilities back up before he can engage with a Paladin. Is going to mount up as well. Zan is going to have a little bit extra movement speed as a Paladin. Hodge coming down to Cat. Wings coming in. Cat is going to have to eat this damage right now. That's a lot of damage. Bringing him down to about half health. Short stun coming in onto Zan though. And Cat is just going to get some damage away from it. Does have Enrage rolling for a short moment. Needs to get those charge heals whenever possible. Is going to get a nice old leap. Could even go for maybe mount up. Is trying to get a charge off of Zan. It's going to be big shield of vengeance coming out by the Pala. Cat has a lot of damage rolling. Maybe he can get a big old reflect up and running. Maybe he gets anxiety to stun himself. He needs to wait out the Paladin's Shield of Vengeance though before he can really engage. As that is just going to be free holy damage where Zan just doesn't take any. Hodge coming down. Cat is forced to trick it out of this. Might have to go for massive heals. Not quite yet. Trying to get a charge heal off of Zan, but it's not going to be allowed to. He's going to trick it out of that fear. Cat is trying to get the charge in. Might have to go for massive heals. Is going to get a commanding shot. Rolling is going to have to go for massive healing, but that's going to be a big old bob coming out. Looks like Zan is lagging a little bit. Just still able to do damage to Cat. Cat is going to Blaze Storm out of there. Not going to be able to get any kind of heals. And looks like Zan is going to be able to take him out in a single go. I guess maybe we need more line of sight. Huh. Alright, Cat. I'll let you choose the map, man. I like Cat can choose the map. That's what we'll do instead. Cat gets to choose the map. Whatever map you want, Cat. Because I don't know if he needs more line of sight or less line of sight. You know what I mean? It looked like Zanxiety just really just sat on him the whole game. So maybe. Let's see, what's your item level? 395 for PvP. For PvE, 405. Today's I have like 403 or 404 for PvP right now. And 408 for PvE in raids, dude. It's kind of nutty. It's actually kind of nutty. Major Dome is the Feral and Chris on YouTube. Can you accept me later on my friends list? Later, Malfurion. If you want to go for Sub Rogue versus Fury, Sub versus Fury. Oh, that'd be a very, very interesting. Cat wants to go Blades Edge. Okay, boys, we're gonna go Blades Edge. Set on a grand. We're gonna go for Blades. Let's see how this goes. Fury versus Pala. Cat is the one who chose to versus the Paladin too. Dal get off his past 7. 5 more minutes, Mom. No. I asked Quentin a couple of times to tell me to tell me to get off at 7 because I had something to do at 7. Today is a free day, man. I don't have to raid or anything. I'm probably just going to do keys though. And tomorrow I think I'm gonna do arenas with Tickle. That'd be a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm chilling. Ellie can win when Walker. You think some enemy? Well, I think it's up to Tasty if he wants to duel you, man. If Tasty's down, he is down. If he's not, I'm not gonna force him, man. Not gonna force him. Because this is only fun if people choose to duel. If they don't want to duel, then it's a different story. No arenas with me. Oh, maybe we could get some before. Because I meant to do some Diablo 3 stuff with a buddy. Unless Matux is not gonna be doing some Diablo. Maybe Matux might be streaming some duels actually himself. I don't really know. Let's get back to the duels though, boys. I figure out my schedule. It's gonna be Cat back up versus Xana. These two boys are gonna rush each other like they did the last time. Xan already took one under his wing, and obviously we knew exactly what we were gonna get. The Paladin takes it against the Warrior. You're gonna have a class with a lot of healing, Shield of Vengeance, Bop, Bubble, and lots of holy damage. They just go through all the armor versus Catrican. Has a lot of heals, but all the physical damage, man. all physical. Cat is going to be able to get a first stun onto Zan, trying to get his rage up and running early. Maybe he can get a reflect onto Zan though. Maybe he's just going to go for a Blade Storm. Big old Blade! Actually dropping Zan's anxiety fairly low in health. Is going to force out Shield of Vengeance. That's going to be a big old wings coming out for Zan too. Popping those shields very, very quickly. Trying to force out a defense out of Zan right now. Zan is just going to get a safety trinket rolling. Cat could go for a charge heal. He's just going to get some range with Zan. Hasn't got a Hodge yet so far. Is going to get a reflect up and running. Is Zan going to Hodge himself? No, he's not. Cat is going to have to go for massive heals. Zan still has fair amount of wings duration. Cat is going to be able to catch himself to full health before Zan gets any kind of setup going. Cat still is holding on to his trinket. Zan's health is not doing amazing yet. Cat could get back in and try to just drill through his health just a little bit longer. Bop is going to be available definitely, unless Cat can turn it around with some big damage. Reflected a Hodge onto Zan right now. What a good reflect. He's going to have a trinket available. He predicted it perfectly. As soon as it went up, it was a Hodge free. Cat has more bursts available. Back into Zan. Bop coming out, destroying him through that Bop pretty quickly. This is where Zan wants to get some back-to-back damage onto Cat. Cat has no way to hit Zan for a little bit until he can get a charge in. Gonna get a charge heal. Malada coming down onto Cat right now. Is gonna get another reflect going. He doesn't have any health. It's gonna go for more commanding. Another Hodge coming onto Zan in the next good range. Could Cat take him out? Does take him out. Where are those reflect Hodges? This man obliterated this pal and made him dead meat, literally. Look at him carving up a turkey right now, dude. Just carving him up into a big old sacrifice. Woo! Goddamn! That's gonna be, whoa, Elfrost is gonna go versus purple, I guess, huh? Is that what's gonna happen? Actual duel, maybe? Or is that just messing? I think this is the messing. Oh my god. No, it is a real duel. And I think Cat is just gonna sit on the side, man. He's gonna watch on the sidelines. I can't tell if this is a real duel or not. Bonus duel, maybe? Bonus duel? Bonus duel? Can we get a bonus duel? Can we get a bonus duel, chat? Bonus duel. It looks like Elfrost and Purple Haze are going to go for a real duel. It's going to be full poly into a G-Pie. Purple Haze is going to have to find a way to deal with this. It's going to trick it out of immediately. Going to chase after Elfrost while invulnerable. Still going to take damage from the G-Pie regardless. Stun coming in into a prism. What is it? God, big mage heal coming out right now. Big arcane heal is what we'll call it. Another G-Pie, gonna Shadow Meld it. Shadow Meld is the Nido's best friend against the mage. Trying to repoly, not gonna land a kick. Another polymorph into G-Pie. Temporal, that's what it was. Ring of Frost to follow, trying to freeze purple into another Greater Pyro. Purple Haze didn't take too much damage from that last G-Pie. Gonna go for a big old meta. Did he take any damage from that meta either? Did he blur it? It's gonna be a big old meteor coming down on purple. Not gonna land. Gonna be a full stun until Frost is trying to go for Dragon's Blade Dance into an eye beam. Getting interrupted. Gonna go up in the air. It's gonna be G-Pie versus the fell damage of a Demon Hunter. Another G-Pie coming out. Purple Haze is locked out while he's in the air. Not gonna be able to respond to these. Gonna be a temporal for a moment. Trying to get a heal. Maybe an execute onto Purple Haze. Trying to get the scorches off. Purple Haze is gonna eat so many pyros back to back. And Dragon's Breath does end up eliminating him. Good duel, boys. Good duel. That's a bonus one for you, boys. Cat is making a shawarma? He is, dude. Dude, Cat versus Zan. It's going to be a 1-to-1 right now. Let's see if these boys, who wins in the end. Wait, no, wrong. Ba. No. Leave. Cat, Zan, once you leave it, let me know you're good. Leave that arena. My bad. Let me know when you're good. Let me know when ready. I didn't mean to queue into Blade's Edge. I guess we should have Zan pick a map, right? Zan, give me 2 maps you want to play. And we'll have Cat choose one. Just because the Cat is a warrior, I want to give him as much of a chance. So Zan, you get to pick 2 maps that are favorable to you. And we'll have Cat pick one of them. I don't know names. We got Dalaran Sewers. We got Lordaeron. Let him pick. Okay. Cat, what map you want to pick, man? Do you want to do a different map or the same map? Let him pick. Perfect. I wasn't prepared for this, GG, though. Purple, you play so well, man. Yeah, now that you know, Purple, we can have you versus the mage right after that. Right after. Let you guys do the whole bow bonus duel, dude. Bonus duel. Give it like a fucking PewDiePie bonus meme. Zuldazar, Mugambala. Let's hope that works. Let's hope this works. Last time this map didn't work at all. Yeah. Alright, it's gonna be Mugambala, boys. Zoldazar map. Let's go, boys. Let's have another next round. Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. Alrighty, boys. Cat. Coming out. This man took last one. Elfrost gotta give him all the support, man. You gotta give him all the support. But listen, Cat has all the self-confidence in the world, dude. Look at him flexing. Look at him roaring. Zan. I think Zan knows exactly what needs to be done. He's prepared now. You saw what Cat is gonna run. He is the class that's supposed to win these. He's just getting mentally prepared. Needs to play perfectly so he doesn't lose. Cat needs to play double that in order to win. Elfrost is making him some refreshments. Is Cat gonna take him? If Cat takes refreshments, should that be allowed? I allow it! If this warrior gets off some food against Zan, I will allow it. This warrior needs every help in the book, I think. Just because warrior versus paladin, it's unprecedented. And if Zan plays it perfectly, I don't know if anything can be done. But Cat is going to get in there. He's going to look into the eye of the dragon, into the mouth of the dragon. Be the dragon. Again in a duel. Stun coming on to Zan, trying to get the rage up and running, trying to get a little setup for himself. Could go for a Blaze Storm. Is going to go for a Blaze Storm rolling up. Didn't have the enrage without damage yet, though. Then is sitting behind the corner. Is going to get a full Hodge in the Cat. Let's go to big old wings. Cat is going to take this wings damage right now. Dropping him down to about half health. Is going to try to get a slow into Zan. Just trying to run away. Trying to maybe leap out of there. Is going to leap up. He's just going to leap away from the guy. Very well done. That's why he wanted to play this map. So you can do the big old leaps, man. I will allow it. I will allow it. The Pally's back up on him. That's going to be stunned. Pally's going to trick it out of that. And Cat is just going to bail out of there. Gets a slow into the Pala. No Hand of Freedom available for this bad boy. Yes, he has his Shield of Vengeance. The Pally is going to mount up. Cat is going to not even mount up. Going to eat some food for a second. Going to get buffs up and running. Hodge coming down. Trickets out of it immediately. Needs to deal with his Paladin. Going to get a slow into Zan for a little bit. Wait, now Shield of Vengeance is going to get a Reflect up and running now with a Reflect, with a Fear. Cat just needs to wait out for a little bit. Could go for a massive heal. Cat doesn't have a trinket for a while though. Needs to make sure he's able to try the Blaze Storm or Reflect. That next stun out of Zan is going to be able to charge Zan into a leap up. Gonna run the hell out of there. Maybe even get some food. Maybe even get some food. He's gonna sit down, eat a meal for a second. Zan is gonna mount up immediately, trying to stop this warrior from being able to run, from being able to duel, from being able to do anything. And that's gonna be a Cat with a big old reflect. Zan knows not to do anything into this. Cat could go for a Blaze Storm. It's gonna be full Hodge. This guy gonna go down. No wings available for Zan though. Has a lot of resources, but no wings. Cat is gonna go for a massive heal, but it's gonna be huge Bob coming out for Zan anxiety immediately. Cat is gonna jump down. Maybe he's gonna lead back up. Could he try to lead back up? Try to get a slow into Zan. Doesn't have a lot to deal with this. Could go for a stun on the Pala. Charge, heal. Actually has a little bit of health. Trying to get some damage with the Blaze Storm to follow. Maybe could get a Reflect up and running after. Gonna leap right on top of the Pala. Kicking him unholy. Pala is trying to get some damage up and running off of this. Could maybe go for a big old Reflect. Hodge coming down immediately. Zan doesn't have a lot of damage right now. No wings available, but he's gonna go for a Flash of Lights. Still has a lot of ways to deal with the warrior. Just outliving him. Cat is trying to turn this damage around. Big old charge to try to maintain a heal. Bubble coming down for Zan. Last bastion of defense as Cat gets a Reflect going. Zan didn't get a Hodge or anything running though. So Cat is to be respecting the next Hodge. Wings available for Zan. Next time Cat is in a really vulnerable position. Gonna get a stun onto Zan's anxiety. Zan is gonna trick it out of it. Wings coming down. Might go in for a Hodge. Cat needs to bail out of this. Fear coming down. No trick available for Zan. He's sitting in that fear right now as Cat is bailing away from him. Could jump down after Cat though. Hodge coming down. Cat 10 seconds on his stun. That's a lot of damage from his anxiety though. Cat's health is just dipping away. Dipping away. Gotta get a Reflect up and running. Maybe get a heal rolling. Commanding Shout coming down right now. Trying to maybe get a charge. Bad a trinket to end him. And down Cat goes. Given the every opportunity to win this duel. The poor man, being a warrior, all he could really do. Bonus duel though with Elfrost and Purple Haze. Demon Hunter versus a Mage. Purple Haze is going to get up on Purple, going to dodge the Dragon's Breath as Polly is to try to come out. Elfrost is going to get stunned up and wombo combo by Demon Hunter. I-beam after that stun into a Blade Dance. Big old Polly trying to come out for Elfrost. Ring of Frost coming down. Is Purple Haze going to run into that? No, trying to avoid it. Going to get in prison. No! Ring of Frost is not even there. Elfrost never finished casting it, and Purple just bailed out of it immediately. Now that this time Purple is there for the duel, man, he's ready. Ring of Frost is going to come down. No chicken available. Air Frost could go for big bursts. Lots of ways for Purple Haze to respond to this. Going to go for big bursts right now with Maledict and everything. Purple Haze is going to go for immunity immediately. Actually immune to all this damage. The only thing that hit him is Maledict maybe. That's a lot of damage to just immune out of Elfrost. Elfrost trying to catch himself in Invis. Gonna get ruined to Purple. Dragon's Breath, shortest Dragon's Breath ever into a stun. Trickets out of it. Trying to get a poly. No, not gonna happen. Icebox early. Gonna be able to break out of this Icebox. Purple Haze is still in such a major advantage right now. Zan is just kind of just being in the middle of those two. Temporal coming down for Elfrost. Might be able to get some healing off of it. Trying to juke out a kick from Purple. Maybe he can get a Polymorph up and running. Is gonna be a lot of health. Getting back to him. Polymorph coming in onto Purple. Trying to get another G-Pie going. Purple is just going to have to eat this one. No immunity this time. Has a Ring of Frost. He's going to run into it. Not going to run into a Ring of Frost. Another G-Pie from a distance. Shadow Melt coming in for Purple. Stun coming in onto Elfrost. No way to heal up with this. I-Beam interrupts it. Trying to get a Root. Does land a Root onto Purple Haze. G-Pie trying to come out again as he gets himself a Darkness into an Imprison to follow. Just stacking up all these defensive, offensive CC cooldowns all together. There's going to be another Dragon's Breath into a full Polymorph into another G-Pie. Gets to do all those resets over and over with G-Pies. Big old Meteor to follow. Trying to get a bunch of casts with Flame Blast, Fire Blast off that. Cauterize coming down right now. Dust of a Temporal rolling. He's going to heal through a lot of that Cauterize as he gets hit with a stun. Elfrost is still able to survive this duel for a little bit longer. Breath coming in very, very short. Trying to get a Polymorph. Stunned up on a Poly though. He's going to get himself a shield up and running. Root coming on to Purple. Purple's Haze is very, very low. His health is very, very low. And Elfrost does go down because Purple was prepared this time. Alrighty, boys. That was as good as it was going to get. I like him, man. I like him. Thank you guys so much for coming by to the stream. I appreciate all of you who showed up. You guys are fucking beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to go, boys. Let's see who's streaming. Is Matuk streaming? Let's see if Matuk's streaming. Can I add Cat and B-Net? Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it. I don't know what's Cat's B tag actually. It's I just see Cat Recan, but the actual B-Net name, I don't know. If you go look things out, if you go find me, I can find you right now. Where's Zan? Fuck. Okay, what? What happened? How could I beat him with the right talents? How I could beat him with the right talents? Oh, I have no idea. Let me find you, Zan. Oh, if you go to Catricon's stream, man, you can find him there. But Zan, let's see if I can find you. Where are you? I don't know why you're not showing up. Yeah, if you go right click, view friends, and you should be able to find like a Catrican somewhere in there, and you just hit send request, and there you go, man. I can just send some random person on being at a request. Alrighty, boys, I think it's time for me to end the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked it. I'm probably gonna get some food, relax for a bit. I got some stuff I gotta do with some boys. I'll see you guys on the Discord though. If you guys want to catch me there, follow the link down in the description below for the Discord. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't yet. I'm trying to grow my Twitter following and whatnot. If you guys enjoyed these duels, tomorrow we're coming back with NA duels. I'm actually going to participate in them, but we're also going to watch some spectator mode stuff as well. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you guys next stream. Alrighty, good night.